Hello, everybody. Welcome to Boston by Night. We are joined in the fancy studio apartment of the Toreador Primogen, known as Caroline Reed. Her ghouls, Alexander and Cassandra, are gone out for the evening. As 1920s music begins to blare, echoing all around, Arthur, you're kind of sitting there reading. It creates this familiar sense of nostalgia, sense of homeliness. As you're sitting there reading, you do hear your sire talking to somebody on the phone. As eventually you can hear she sounds mildly irritated. The light tone in her voice almost seems to dance around. You've again since that evening she's chatted away to you, but she's been busy. But at last you turn very slowly, and you see her walking out as she clicks the phone and puts it down on one of the counters.
Arthur immediately slaps sort of his book closed and puts it in front of him and turns his attention to Caroline. Everything okay?
Softly say, "Everything's fine, darling." She smiles. Seems bright. She seems to brighten up looking at you. You see the big.
He smiles back. Oh, that's good.
Can I sit down beside you? She'll walk over.
Yeah, of course.
She'll gently, meekly sit down beside you, like scooting up right beside you, as if she's like about to tell you a secret. You look so handsome. She brushes apart his long hair.
He can't help but smile, and if he'd be pumping blood, which he doesn't really have to do around her, actually, he might actually be pumping blood just for her. So he actually blushes. Her touch. One scene at a time, Tom, okay?
Have you been enjoying yourself? I know my apartment is quite lavish, but I'm sorry for keeping you here for so long. I need someone who actually is a bit more positive for a bit.
It's a gilded cage, but I'd even find it difficult to even say that.
Besides, it's always been nice to see you working industriously away.
Yeah, jeez. Your library's amazing. I mean, I guess it's redundant to ask if these first edition, and he sort of holds up the book he was reading.
Close to it. I do like to collect a few things, and, well, some have bought me things over the years. She gives a little sly smirk at him.
He returns that sly smirk, and still not as beautiful as hers. It's perfect.
Wow, since you did so well at the party, it was amazing watching you. I'm wondering, could you do another little thing for me?
Anything.
Anything? She leans in. Careful, Arthur. I'm saying you do anything for me. Would you do anything for me? And her big, doughy green eyes just stare right through your soul. Arthur, you feel like you're being x-rayed. But not in a cruel, inviting.
I find it difficult to say I wouldn't.
Why is that? Am I your obsession, little Arthur? She'll reach over and touch his face. God damn it.
I should stop it now, but I've had my fun. Gotcha!
Tom completely derailed the scene for me. But yeah, she reached over and touched Arthur's face, again, softly caressing his cheek.
After we wait.
Anyway.
I can hear your monotone fucking voice. After he returns from this hysteria, in the middle of her lavish living room, probably crushing the coffee table, he looks back at her. Every artist needs a muse.
Interesting. Will I be a pure obsession for the longest time, or will you grow bored of me? I wonder.
I'm not leaving you, Caroline.
That's why you're my favorite. Like, stroke his cheek.
He smiles and sort of strokes the back of her hand as it's stroking his cheek.
Although your brother Alec is a close second. You have to meet him still, but to wink. Don't tell him that you're my favorite.
I won't.
Now, I need you to go down to the docks for me. There's a few packages and stuff like that. I need you just to help oversee things, and, well, I would go down there myself, but, you know, the docks for a lady such as myself are not exactly a safe place.
No, I could definitely do that. I basically grew up there.
Heather said she was just doing some business and she left a package for me, so will you grab that for me? And just make sure that it comes.
No problem. Which dock?
The north side. Warehouse 15.
Oh, really? Yeah, my dad used to work there.
It seems I know you very well then, Arthur Court.
Seems you do.
And as you stand up getting ready to leave, she'll look at you, watching you. Never did tell me the secrets you learned.
And actually, as he's sort of getting his coat on, well, I could tell you about Lenny. Or
Lenny. Oh, my darling, I know so much about that wild man already. You know, he used to say he used to love swing dancing, but much prefers jive now. Gets him a bit more grooving, if you know what I mean.
I see. Maybe I should invite him out for some nice glasses of vodka and swing.
Perhaps maybe you should. I'd be very happy if you made friends with Lenny. Anything else that you would like to tell me about secrets, little Arthur?
I don't know about secrets, but I'm just double checking if I actually wrote some things down. I'm trying to remember who was the I deleted that, didn't I? Fuck. The woman he danced with.
Heather.
It was Heather. It was Heather. Oh, right, yeah, it was Ophelia was being a total bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know Heather learned dancing in Slovakia.
So that's where she learned it from. She was
She
always
spoke.
so teasing towards me when I asked.
She spoke highly of her dance teacher.
I bet she did.
He sort of looks at her and she says that, not in a sort of way, but just sort of looks back as he's leaving. Can I roll a perception empathy?
Sure.
That would be in Boston.
Boston.
Yep, just need to check up on his sheet. I haven't looked this up in a while. Perception, empathy, right? Ooh,
Yes.
not a bad. Cool, that's 6 dice. Three successes.
What exactly are you looking for as you're peeing your sire?
I suppose her mood or intention when she said that. If she seems happy with what he's told her.
She seems a bit disappointed she only learned 2. She was expecting something more. It's almost like she was expecting you to find something. It's almost as if she expected you to find those things with 3 successes.
He turns back and gonna do something so eager to please, even though he bites himself or shoots himself in the foot. And as he gets the last of his coat up, and I learned another thing.
She's standing, beginning to like go and like put, like it's one of those old vinyl type things. So she puts another record on. Is I'd Rather Be Blue. As she looks over, oh,
He sort of seems to hesitate as his hand it hovers by the knob of the front door. Sort of like waiting, should he leave or should he not? Should he leave or should he not? Sort
she'll
of turns
crane her
around.
head and smile at him. It's okay. You can tell me.
Well, I learned that I won't do to you what Damien did.
But when you're just about to put the vinyl record on, when it's
Yeah.
about to make that click, you hear a zip. There's like a delay. And I'm gonna roll something for dear old Caroline. Okay. You see, as she gently, delicately puts the record back on the vinyl, and places it down. As it begins to play, you see 2 small droplets of blood land on the vinyl record as it's spinning.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Do you go over or do you just stand there awkwardly?
He can't see her face, can he?
You can see the silhouette of her face. It's almost just kind of this stare down at the record. She's not angry. It's more this kind of just. She doesn't seem angry to you. It's more the sting of itself.
Yeah, he will slowly walk over to her, but to her side.
you say anything?
He does indeed. As he sort of gets up, he puts his hands. I'm guessing it's like one of those big record, almost like a bench. Yeah. But I'm not leaving.
You look over as you see little speckles of red underneath those doughish green eyes. I'm sorry you had to hear me. Sometimes a mother has to be strict with her children, even though they don't understand.
He reaches out his hand to actually wipe up some of the blood.
Don't you look in his eyes? Promise me you stay the way you are.
I have no plans of changing.
Then I won't promise to change you either. My perfect little poet. She'll give a little soft smile as she touches his face again.
He seems to almost shudder.
Perhaps you can help me fix things. Or help me fix it entirely.
And a slow smile, maybe a bit cocky even, spreads on his face. Anything.
Well, you go and get my things from the docks. And you can help an old woman figure out how to fix everything.
You got it.
And she'll plant a very little delicate kiss on his cheek.
Again, there's almost a blush as he turns on his heel and very quickly, sort of with a drive, gets out.
And yeah, as you drive down to the docks, we swap over to Team Malkavian.
Dun dun dun.
It's you, Tom.
Oh. As Tom makes his way to center stage, slightly awkwardly shifting around with his flashcards, he looks on his hand, seeing the writing. No, dude, I'm joking. All right. And so, as always, I didn't know you were going to start with me like this. But fine. Alice.
Yes.
You awaken. On this night again, you look around the room. You're wearing those nice, very, very delicate, soft silk pajamas. You look around the room. You see the two chairs stood there. Your clothes. New set of clothes, in fact. Freshly cleaned. Folded up very nicely on the chair, almost perfectly. The hat kind of draping over just in the right position. You look around, the fireplace is there again. It was lit at one point. You can even see the fresh ash on the bottom. You look down to the right, and those fluffy pink slippers are there as always.
The most reliable thing in her life. A fresh change of clothes and the fluffy slippers. She loves those slippers. And yeah, at the moment at least she has... Well, no, everyone else is usually dressed even around the house. So she'll do as she does, and as last time, we'll go ahead and rouse up, at least make a cursory attempt to put the bed back together, just to be polite. Change her clothes, leave the PJs kind of roughly folded on the chair, slap her cap on, but still opts for the slippers over her shoes, because they are lovely slippers. And trots out.
You trot out. You're met with the very familiar hallway. You look left. You see the familiar sight of a wall, with stairs leading up, a banister on the right-hand side, and you look to the right and you see a corridor, many doors on the walls, and it's veering off to the left at the end.
Then with this being a matter of habit, yeah, she just meanders towards the meanders down the hall to the left, and as usual, just kind of pitches a glance over the banister to see who's downstairs.
You see who's downstairs is you see Michael. That's not Michael. It's Cameron. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Cameron. You see Cameron. Yeah, you see Cameron blaze the fuck
I
out.
don't know.
I see a thick cloud of smoke.
I don't know where I got Michael from though.
You know what? These things do happen.
I'm normally pretty good with the names. That just came out of fucking nowhere. We have literally no one called Michael in this game.
You see the thick cloud of smoke. The big bushy hair. Yeah, you know who that is.
You see Cameron sat down there. Obviously, there is. You see Polo in his chair, newspaper up. He's obviously reading. Glasses on the bridge of his nose. He's looking down through them. You can see him mouthing what he's reading. The large newspaper.
Polo is where Polo is. I think she'd be more alarmed if Polo ever wasn't in that exact chair reading the paper.
And what you also clearly see, as very customary, is that there is a new tea set on a silver tray on the new table.
Oh dear.
And of course, you see Polo and Cameron drinking tea.
It's very organic tea.
So organic.
They look really happy with it.
Oh, no. Why would you get? Oh wait, that. Oh God, wait, they're ghouls. Yes, they do. Oh God, Polo, no. So
that's what you see.
Oh boy. As much, you know what? No, I need to live this experience. This needs to happen. She's gonna tromp downstairs in her lovely slippers.
All right, you trot downstairs. You see before you the site of the room. It looks like it looks totally fine. It's never been different. As Polo turns and looks at you, he smiles. Hello, I am Polo.
Hey, Polo. She just plops down on one of the seats there with them, as if it is exactly where she belongs. Because I'm assuming it takes all of half a whiff of that tea to be like, wow, that's super organic. So organic.
Yep.
So organic.
So fucking organic.
Her brows have popped up the slightest because she half expects Polo to do something strange, but he's doing his usual. Bless his heart.
While you sit down, can you roll me a perception alertness, please?
I can do that. That's a thing I can do. I even do pretty well at it.
Yes. As you make your way down the stairs, you say hello to Polo. You try to say hello to Cameron. You go, duh.
But no, Cameron literally looks up like, hi.
As you sit down, over the music they're playing, which is some kind of classic slow jazz. It's generally the feel of this room is slow jazz. You hear the muffled sounds with three successors, Avril Lavigne's girlfriend coming from the kitchen.
Blink. I'm about to learn where the kitchen is. Yeah, she'll sit for half a second, but Polo is doing his thing, and I don't even know if he'll notice if she gets up or care. And, well, Cameron sure as fuck isn't gonna notice. He is.
Cameron just gives you like the hey wave.
She'll just kind of cock her head and, out of curiosity, will rouse back up, giving good old Cameron there a pat on the shoulder as she walks past him.
You're heading to the kitchen.
He plays. Yeah.
Do you go into the kitchen? So you're met with the classic look, big oak wooden door. They don't have handles on them inside the ground floor. They're kind of like the metal pushy plate.
Yeah, she'll give it a little nudge. Take a sneaky peek.
Obviously a swinging door. As you look in, you crack the door there, the seal being opened. You hear it pretty loudly as you see inside. Your sire is dancing around pretty happily with a plastic bowl and a wooden spoon, kind of mixing something in that bowl. She's singing along. Hey, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. No way, think you need a new one.
She's gonna wait for that perfect moment and then be like, I could be your girlfriend. Just see if she gets
As you say that, do you open the door while doing that?
Yes.
She turns around and points at you with the wooden spoon. It's like, and I can't actually remember the next line of the song, but she sings it at you like so over the top while pointing the spoon at you.
Yeah, that the world is made of smiles right now. Everything is beautiful. I don't even know what she's doing in a kitchen. I don't care.
It is now clear that you've entered the kitchen properly. She's baking.
What is this, like a chocolate something? What is she baking?
It looks like some form of mixture in a bowl at the minute. You can't exactly tell what she's baking, but she's definitely baking something.
Well, very well. Yeah, I'm gonna do my little jig in there and sing with her and just kind of see what she's up to, but not like necessarily interrupt. Just join her in this this adventure she has decided to take.
Yeah. She dances around the song, eventually finishes. She hits the remote. The large stereo system that you now can see kind of implanted into the walls and in the cupboards goes silent, and she turns and smiles. Well, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. That is one heck of a sound system for a kitchen. Holy shit.
Well, gotta have good music. Say good is a relative term, but is what it is.
Yep, I can't disagree. Gotta have good music.
She starts pouring the mixture, kind of plopping it onto a baking tray.
Aha, cookie style plopping. Got it.
Right.
Yeah, and if there's I assume if this is a big kitchen, there's like a center island, and
this is probably one of the most fanciest kitchens you've ever seen. It is full granite worktop with island in the middle. This is just super swanky.
If it's anything like ones I've seen in the past, one side of it is like kind of tucked up for seating, so she'll like grab one of the stools and pull herself up a seat right next to where Ivy's working. What you making?
Important business.
Important business. Wow.
Damn right. And she puts it in the oven, slams it shut.
Special occasion or just important business?
It's important business.
Oh, wow. Well, all right then.
She smiles and winks.
She just grins and shrugs like, I accept this. I don't even care. It's perfect.
So, did you have fun with Night Owl the other day?
Mostly, yes. That was eye-opening.
She, kind of walks over to where the kettle is. She turns it on. It's already full up. It starts to boil. So, what did you get up to?
Thinks about it a second, tries to remember what all she was told, and finally settles with a firm nod on important business.
Important business.
Cracks a grin.
All right, you don't want to tell me. I get it, keeping secrets.
Well, lady has to have a couple secrets.
Oh, I'm not saying you don't. You can see her smiling over her shoulder.
Oh yeah, she's joking back and forth. In the end, if it was important enough business, well, not sure how this metaphor even works really, but tell you if something was wrong.
That's all right then. As long as you had fun, that's all that matters.
It's kind of a thoughtful nod. Like, I guess that technically counted for most of it. Yep, that's fine.
And yeah, she wants to make boil the kettle a little bit, and you can see she goes in. She leaves the kitchen for a half minute. If you want to do anything while in here while she's out,
I mean, there's still a mixing bowl there, right?
there is it's empty. Yes,
No,
there is.
there has to be bits on the side at least.
All right, there's bits on the side.
Yes, because she needs to be a 5-year-old right now because she has eat food and she can.
I forgot
And
about that. Yeah, you could totally lick the spoon.
Yeah, she's just gonna take the spoon, swipe it around the edge to make sure she gets the good bits, and take ownership of this spoon. While Ivy is gone, like a guilty child, she doesn't even give a shit. That's cookie dough. It's going in her mouth.
All right, she comes back in. You know, she's carrying the tea set. You see 2 more cups added to it. You don't know where they came from, but they're there now. And
I don't know where any of these tea sets come from. It's a fucking mystery.
It's like fine china. It's good
There's so
shit.
much of it. There's so much of it.
She comes in, backwards, the flappy door. And it turns and looks at you. Alice!
She puts on an innocent face.
I imagine spoon still, like, mid in the mouth.
Probably. You left it unguarded, in my defense.
I don't even know what to say about that. Just starts grinning as she just walks over to the sink and starts emptying it out.
She shrugs. She'll wait for her to finish with what she's doing as she moves on to whatever tea-making shenanigans she's going to do. We'll actually go ahead and take the spoon and bowl over and at least give them the cursory rinse out so nothing's going to dry on the inside of the bowl. So what's the plan for tonight? Just important business?
I've got some important business to do, a few little things. Gotta go talk to a few guys about some Harpy stuff. Nothing really interesting. I think I've gotta meet Samson tonight, or is that tomorrow? I don't know.
It was a helpless shrug.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Well then, when they talk about important business, Alexis, down outside, just outside this very fine house, you are looking into what looks to be a broken mirror. The 2 of you are doing almost like you and your sire are staring at yourselves in the mirror. Niall the turn. We look good, right, man?
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I look sexy as fuck, right, mate? I mean, you look all right, mate, because you're Russian and all that. You got that like Eastern European, like Vladimir Putin shit, mate. Like you got the Gorbachev vibe, mate.
Okay, Niall, listen. I know that all you Westerners like to, compliment each other, even if you are same sex. But do me a favor, don't compare.
Listen, mate, it's nothing like that, mate. It's 2 men being comfortable enough for each other to say, yeah, you look good, mate.
Okay, now that I can handle. Yes, yes, Niall, you look very good.
All right, mate. Yeah, you look great, mate. As you examine yourselves in the broken mirror. All right, mate. So you follow me. I'm gonna collect somebody, and then I'm gonna need you to. Well, I got special cargo, mate. Special cargo, right? I'm gonna need you to make sure I get the special cargo and bring it back, mate. You dig?
Not quite, Niall. What is special cargo?
It's special cargo, mate. I think you know the difference between special cargo and special cargo, mate.
Okay, it's very good, but what I'm asking is no, Niall. Sorry about him. What he means to
It's
say
all right,
is,
mate.
okay.
Listen, mate. If you do this special cargo delivery, right? Think about how much of a big dog you're going to be walking around those docks next. Because they're going to know, mate, that you points to your right side, you're going to be top of the food chain, mate.
I mean, okay, but what if it backfires? What are you planning, Niall? Don't
Mate.
ask him what he's planning.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, let me talk to him. Let me talk to him, mate. I got this, mate. I got this, mate.
Okay, sorry.
Now listen to me, mate. Cups both of your cheeks. I've got a scheme plan, mate, that's gonna get us rich. Filth, mate. I just need special cargo delivered, mate. And when we get the cargo, mate, I already got a fucking place to set it up in, mate. A hideout where nobody knows where it is, mate. And we already cleared it out of everybody, mate. Your sire did that. Me. With the shovel, mate.
Well,
And we
I at least trust you with shovel.
There you
Niall.
go, mate. And look at that house, mate. Look how fucking rich we are, mate. Do you want to live in a house like that, mate? Fine china and
No.
everything?
No, I don't, Niall. Living in a house like that brings too much attention. It's better to live in a
Ah,
small apartment.
see the guidelines, mate. But don't you want the money under the floorboards, mate?
And in several other places, yes. So
Well,
does
then you
Alexa.
deliver this. Well, then deliver the cargo, mate, and I'll make sure you have so much floorboards, mate. Be like fucking Pablo Escobar, mate.
Sure thing, Niall. Sure thing.
See, that's why I like you, mate. I know you're suspicious as fuck and all that, but you get it, mate.
Can you please stop cupping my face, Niall?
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, now behave yourself when you go in, because these are lovely ladies, especially the blue. You be nice to Ivy. And I'm talking to you as well. Points to the right side again. I will shovel you so quick, mate, if you're rude. But you're all right. The other one taps us on the shoulder again. Now come on, mate. Let's walk in. Nice and slow, like an action
Okay,
film,
then.
mate.
Like action film. Okay. I've seen Rambo.
Not quite like that. You ever, just walk. Just walk. He opens the door, and you walk up the stairs again in the pretty lavish house. You pass by two people who are drinking organic tea. And you open the door to the kitchen. Alice and, well, Ivy, the first person you see is that big dopey head and the top hat, and followed by another gentleman. And immediately Ivy's like, hello, love. Immediately takes out flour, puts it in Ivy's hair. It is a green flower this time.
Oh, Niall. Leans up to kiss him, heel flick.
Always gotta have the heel pop. Fuck yes.
Turns to Alice. Oh, like jumps a bit. Right. Okay, shit, you're here too.
Alice turns
love?
like a glance over her shoulder from the sink.
Alice, love, this is my son. Pulls Alexei right up to him. Alexis.
Hi. Great to meet you. Many about Alexis.
And she'll, flick off the sink and snag a paper towel or hand towel, whatever. And, walk over drying her hands off so that by the time she gets there, at least they're dry.
He's Russian. Pretty cool.
So
You
the first thing that Alice will notice is that, he smiles at her, and it's and it is an absolutely award-winning smile. Just those bright blue eyes, those soft but hard Slavic features. Grade A, just grade A smile.
Ooh. No, she's got kind of the easy, comfortable smile of someone who is finally reasonably comfortable and confident in where she is, at least at the moment. So yeah, it's very light. It's very just pleasant and happy. It's very much the hostess smile. Then yeah, she'll offer the hand. She is actually warm to the touch for what that's worth. I don't know if he is.
Oh, Alexis is actually cold to the touch, but he like takes her hand. Oh, so warm. Hey,
Neat, right?
hey, listen. Sorry, I don't mean to make you cold.
Oh, I'm sure I'll survive. I'll find a way.
Okay. Ivy, how is going?
Oh, Alexis, good to see you. How you doing? Doing good.
Doing great. Come. And if Ivy lets him, Alexis will, bring her into just, a really nice warm hug, just like,
Oh yeah, totally. You get the full hug.
yep. Just one little kiss on the head and then just take a step back, one arm around her. Ivy, how are you doing? What is life for you today?
Oh, it's just standard stuff, a bit of important business, bit of boring harpy stuff, but it's all right. I made cookies.
If only I could eat cookies. But it's okay.
Niall is literally like inspecting his face in the cookie dough, essentially.
Oh well. Maybe another time.
Oh, is no worry, Ivy. Listen, I enjoy smell. It's good. Besides, I am traditional, right? I get full on blood. I don't get hunger pains. Hey, when you were very, very young, when you were just fledgling, when you were like, oh, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 nights old, did you get hunger pangs from not from blood, but from food? I swear I had that. Perhaps it was just craving.
I
Hey, you're all right.
You're so fun, Ivy.
Kind of a blink.
Yeah, Niall like sticks his head over, looking over at Ivy.
1,000 yards there.
Hey. Alexis, back up there, mate. Come here.
Oh, sorry. And immediately Alexis takes his hand off, his arm off from around Ivy and goes over to Niall. Hey, sorry, man. What's up?
Just wait there, mate. As he like skids by you, almost breezing by you very easily. Are the both of you watching Niall as he's coming over to Ivy?
I imagine, especially as Ivy becomes a broken record, Alice has been sitting back and easy smiling and maybe leaning on the counter, but she will kind of pop herself up into a stand, have kind of a mildly concerned look.
Niall will come over. Niall will come over towards Ivy and gently kind of interlock one hand with his that was holding originally the spoon. He kind of gently places it in the bowl. And you kind of lean in against her and begin whispering in her ear. You both can roll to hear it.
Successes at diff 7.
Okay, so 2, 1. Okay. So Alice, you just hear she's not here. And then whispering very softly, and then you hear Alexis, you hear, it's all right, love. She's not here, you're with me. You're with the kids. It's all right. She's not here, love.
And she kind of blinks a second, kind of looks at Niall, a little confused.
He gives her a little chipper smile. Hello, love.
She smiles. Oh, they're burning! And she turns around and goes and puts on the oven gloves, giant, oversized, like pink, flowery oven gloves, obviously matching Penny. She pulls these cookies out the oven. They're not burning at all. They're perfectly done.
I'll just fold her arms and watch her and turn to the other two. We should let her go at it, mate.
Alice, actually, like, especially while he's talking to her, and she only catches a word or two, but she will abruptly kind of take up a thoughtful expression, brows knit for half a second, and just starts for the kitchen door. She's on a mission.
I mean, yeah, Alexis follows, just it is time to be productive and move.
Niall like if any of you look behind you, you just see Niall run over, plant a kiss on Ivy's cheek, and fix the flower in her hair and begin to walk out.
I mean, this is probably while he was still comforting her type thing. Like she just abruptly exit stage left. She's on a mission.
In that case, Alexis will, wait for good old Niall to, do his thing and then follow as Niall goes on.
Yeah, he'd come by the time where Alice comes back, wherever the hell she's gone, Niall is like looking around like, where the fuck did she go?
She just, when she gets out, trots up the stairs, goes back to her room, pulls something out of the trunk, wrapped in the shopping bag still. Because after all, she does have some free time. It's madness. And she will come popping back down the stairs. I'm trying to remember, did he say anything about having somewhere to go? I don't think he did. So she'll still be in her slippers. But she pops back down the stairs and decides that now is the perfect time because it will be something distracting, right? And that could be a good thing. So she will slip back into the kitchen, offering a bright smile to the lot, and will actually, as at this point Ivy's pulled the cookies out of the oven and whatnot, will pull out the most cliche, or like, this is the perfect normal run-of-the-mill world's best mom little coffee mug or tea mug. It is very plain, which is strange compared to all the fine china around, but she figures it'll make it stick out a bit. And she will just plunk that down on the counter right next to the stovetop where the cookies have been set out.
Ivy is she puts them back on the counter. Alexis, for the most part, she takes off the oven gloves while Alice is out. Takes off the penny, hangs it up on the hook, and she makes her way. They're cooling. She starts washing her hands a bit. You see her; she kind of like shakes her hand in forgetting. They're still on the tray. She walks up to the tray and just grabs it. It's literally just come out the oven and just kind of scoops the cookies off straight onto the cooling tray with a spatula and just dunks it in the sink. Alice comes in about this point. Where am I? So you come in, put her in the damn chicken. You come in, Ivy looks at you, you place the mug down in front of her, and, you smile warmly at her.
Yeah.
Alice.
Uh-huh.
Give me 1 second. I actually have to roll for this.
Oh, God. I'm going to hope that's good.
She smiles at you. You put the mug down on the thing, kind of twist it towards her. What does it say exactly?
It's, let me check and see what the most... I want to say... Let me roll 1d2. Yeah, it says world's best mom.
All right. She looks at it. She looks at it for a longer amount of time you'd expect somebody to look at it. And the face goes from that smile to that deadpan look.
Oh, god damn it.
She stares at it. And she stares at you. And she just blinks for a second. You can even see her visibly take a breath in.
She'll probably look, honestly, at that point, kind of confused and mildly uncomfortable.
She smiles. I guess gotta go, harpy stuff. She starts walking out.
And there's the awkward nod. Lets her go ahead and do it.
You can even hear like the footsteps. You hear as she leaves. Paola says hello to her. She says hello back. You can even see as the door swings. She's walking up the stairs. And Ivy has left the room.
Oh.
Alexis is staring at the floor in nothingness.
Yeah, Alexis is having an internal argument. Alice is watching Ivy. When Alice comes out, he looks incredibly concerned as he's watching her up the stairs. You even see him, his brows furrowed as he's twisting his head, watching, studying.
She just picks up the mug, sticks it back in the bag, kind of wraps it up in a way so it's not visible, pops it on the counter.
Yeah, he knows what's wrong. Yeah, keep going. He's just rolling.
No, she just like wraps it up and probably awkwardly props there for a second, and then if no one's gonna say anything in the awkward silent stretches, just kind of snag up the bag and head for the kitchen door again.
When you come out again, you see Niall like literally watching the shadow of where Ivy was. His face full of like just this frowned expression as he's just watching the stairs and watching upwards, almost like it looks like honestly he's had in quite an internal debate.
No, Alice will just pop out, kind of head tucked down, and move to go up the stairs herself.
You feel a hand on yours, essentially. Just
She'll pause mid-stride.
I wouldn't, love.
I'm just gonna put it back.
I wouldn't.
Well, put this back in my room?
Just leave it on the counter, love. Just trust me.
I thought maybe I shouldn't leave it out.
You leave it right there, love. All right? Just taps the side of his head.
Yeah, okay. And she'll hurriedly go back into the kitchen, still keeping her head tucked, and pull it out of the bag and stick it back on the counter.
He'll walk in after her, essentially, closing the door very gently, like leaving Alexis to have his internal debate. You lean against the door. Right, love. I want you to go get dressed. I want you to grab just grab flashlight, phone, all that, love. I need you to do some work with me I need you to do some work with Alexis. I got some special cargo coming in, and since looks behind him almost like he was talking to somebody. Since I'm going to be a bit tied up, I'm going to need both of you to do it instead of a 3-man job. All right?
We're not getting the other guys?
No, it'll be just you two. Ethan is... Ethan's being Ethan, and Lefty is, well, in the jungle somewhere. Polo. Bring Polo with you.
What?
Just bring Polo with you. Don't question it, love.
Okay.
Tosses the keys.
What?
That's my car, love. Just collect the cargo. It's down in warehouse 15. Down the North Docks, love.
I mean, does it have your name on it? What are we
It'll
getting?
say special cargo. Don't ask questions. Don't open the box. For the love of God, love, do not open that box. Just trust me on this, love. All right? Again, he turns to his left. Almost like he's staring off into the ether and then turns back. I'm going to go and... He looks over at the packaging. His head twists. I'm
Yeah, for
gonna
what
go-
it's worth, she has a second bag. She just hasn't done anything with it.
You turn and look at Alice. What'd you give her, love?
She just twists the mug around so we can see the writing on it since she's put it back on the counter.
Rolls manip sub to hide his reaction. Pete, you can contest this if you want. Katie.
At the moment, honestly, she is kind of hiding her face. So she is not looking at him. She hasn't been looking at him the whole time.
So anyway, to keep him. Oh yeah, he doesn't let out a "oh Jesus Christ," type of thing. In fact, Alice, you feel your face turn to meet his.
She will abruptly reach up and rub her eyes.
He stares at you, not hard, actually quite softly. Don't feel down, love. Your mom's got a bit of a sensitivity, all right? It's not your fault. She is the best damn mom in the world.
Yeah. Just made her really upset.
It's not, you didn't make her upset, love.
Are you sure I should leave it out?
You leave it out. And let me talk to her, all right?
Yeah.
And next time, love, get a fridge magnet. She likes fridge magnets. I got her a fridge magnet from England, and she was fangirling over it for about 5 days. Just
Kind of the
smiley
idle
face.
shrug. Thought it was kind of, stupid, but everyone has one, right?
Everyone has their off days, love. Even me. Ivy, she's having an off day.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, all right? Now you leave that mug with me, and I'll make sure Ivy's in a better mood, okay?
Yeah.
Because I got a plan.
You always got a plan.
Exactly, love, the guidelines. Taps the side of his head. And I promise you, takes both of her hands, almost like he's holding them up like he's about to play patty
She
cake.
still, ironically, she still has, like I said, she has a second bag. It's still kind of bunched
You'll
up in her other
stare at it.
hand.
Yeah, he'll kind of stare at it. Kind of will gently get her to put it on the couch so he doesn't drop it type thing.
Okay. It's obviously not another mug. It's nothing solid. It just kind of plumps on the counter.
Yeah, you can tell he just assumes that's for Ivy or something, And he holds up your hands like he's about to play patty cake.
She looks
And
skeptical.
I promise, the next time when you get back here, Ivy will have a big smile on her face for you.
All right.
And I also promise She's gonna love the mug.
I don't know. She seems to pretty much hate the mug.
She's gonna love the mug.
If you say so. Sure.
Don't you trust me, love? A wink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Opens up his arms, so you basically fall into him.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't mind hugging Niall.
It's all right, love. It's part of what we are. We all feel things a bit weirdly every now and again.
Yeah.
Now, you go and get ready, and you leave it all to now. I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Remember,
Hmm?
get Paolo, warehouse 15.
Okay.
He stands up and straightens his the top hat thing like he's about to go to war or something. Tucks in his shirt, and you see he pulls out 3 flowers, almost as like a dual weapon. And begins to stride very purposely up the stairs, as if he's about to if he's about to go on an internal battle.
Oh my god. Yeah, she will let him go ahead of her, and she will pick up that second bag. And once he is up the second set of stairs, we'll go ahead and trot up the first to like change, put her shoes on, grab a jacket, whatever. Grab her phone and her new headphones, plop them around her neck. And yeah, eventually come back down, keys rattling. Turn a glance over to Polo as she comes down the stairs.
That's me. You turn and look at Polo.
I do.
I don't know. Did you already tell him he's coming with you or not? Actually,
That
doesn't
is-
matter. Doesn't matter. He won't remember anyway. He turns and looks at you, smiles. Hello. I'm Polo.
Hey, Polo. We're going somewhere. You want to come with us?
Hey, where are you going?
To the docks.
Oh, I should get my universal key.
Sounds like a good idea.
Shuts the paper, sage nod, puts it on the table. He stands up. He leans under the table. You hear him, like plastic kind of snapping. Or like Velcro coming undone.
Uh-huh.
You hear that as he pulls out these ginormous set of bolt cutters.
Kind of a wince because she's seen him use those bolt cutters. Oh, God.
You saw Georgia use them to impale Lydia last time, if you remember
Yep.
correctly.
I'm pretty sure someone got their part of their face pinched open with them, too.
Yep.
I don't... She's just like, oh, those. Awesome.
Universal key. Just taps the top of them.
Yeah? Yeah,
Smiles.
I can't argue.
Sage nod. Yes.
Sage nod back. All right. Oh shit! I lost Alexis. Which one did they introduce him as? Sorry.
Alexis.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh shit. Let me get Alexis. Come on, let's go. And she will come back around to the kitchen, where poor Alexis has been at least fleetingly abandoned.
Oh no, Alexis has been like on his phone. He has a BlackBerry because it's very good for business stuff. And I mean, he's basically
Yeah, Alexis. You will see Niall look. You're determined, walking up the flower into like up the stairs or something. It's really weird. It's probably the most serious you've ever seen stairs.
Niall, what happened?
Nothing. No. You just go off with him.
Oh,
You go off with Alice.
Okay, I go. Be safe now. Stick to the guidelines. Stick to the guidelines, Niall. And Alexis will go off to be with Alice.
She has fleetingly gone upstairs. You will note that as you came in when she was in the kitchen before, she was wearing the most gigantically floofy pink slippers, and clearly had to fix that. So she comes back down in proper shoes. Phone clearly in her pocket because there's a cord coming out, and headphones tucked around her neck. Keys in her hand, and now leading Polo.
You see a man dressed like this. His clothes, he's wearing a little hat, you know, the beanie's kind of folded up a little bit to make it even shorter, as it doesn't even cover the top of his ears. He has weird round sunglasses. He's carrying a very large, you could almost say novelty size bolt cutters. He's got like a suit jacket on that's made out of that like wool cottony kind of material. He's wearing black jogging bottoms or sweatpants, American equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing dress shoes,
Yes.
brown, and a vest top.
This guy is wearing sweatpants and formal wear.
And the vest top. Like you're wearing, Nick, but white.
Okay.
Tank top.
Yeah. Yeah, tank top.
That's the one. And he looks
Yeah.
at you. He smiles. Hello. I am Polo.
Здравствуйте, Apollo. Меня зовут Alexis.
Oh, and he leans forward and shakes your hand. He's warm, obviously.
Mhm.
I am Ivy's good. Yes.
Oh. I didn't know Ivy had a goal. Okay.
Oh no, this is quite a few. Yes.
Alice is like, as she's walking with him, doing like the little nod, like, oh yeah. Ghouls everywhere.
One
Just-
big happy family. Smiles.
Yes. Da. Okay. Well, good. Okay. So what are we doing?
We are taking Niall's car. She will say as she flicks up the keys, and we're going to the docks, and we're getting something.
Special cargo.
Blinks at him.
Special cargo. Okay. Well, okay then. Let's go get special cargo.
Yep. And we are not looking at the special cargo.
Oh no.
No. No. That would be very, very bad to look at special cargo.
Yeah, apparently.
So we're not going to look at special cargo. Even though I really want to look at special cargo, we will not do that.
No, we do not look at special cargo.
No, Paulo, we never look at special cargo.
It
It's
is
for Niall.
against guidelines.
Against guidelines, indeed. And hey, we only survive because of guidelines. Is that right, Paulo?
He kind of taps you on the shoulder, very lightly, pointing the bolt cutters at you. Exactly.
Paulo, you are my kind of man. And yeah, just
now, let us go.
Divide. And Alexis will lead the charge, as it were. He knows Niall's car. By the way, Alexis is wearing is not wearing what I'm wearing. He is wearing although for some reason I always wear some kind of tank top when I play Alexis. So Alexis is wearing a pretty nondescript kind of like off-white, like hooded sweatshirt, right? And
One might even say a hoodie.
Not a okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. So he has a hoodie on. He has a hoodie on, but not the like unzipped kind, but the pullover kind.
Mhm.
So,
All right.
and just some regular jeans and some pretty nondescript Beavis tennis shoes.
A Beavis.
So I just gotta say this, Torna, what is Niall's car?
Niall's car is jeez.
Because obviously you guys walk into the garage, there's a large Land Rover Evoque. That's Ivory's car.
Niall's car is a Mini Cooper.
Oh
All
my
right.
fucking god! Why?
So as you unlock the car,
With the British Union Jack on it as well.
yeah, with on the top, the first thing you see Paolo do as soon as it is unlocked, he opens the boot and gets in it and shuts it.
But Alice just watches this happen, and is like, you know what?
Yeah, he puts the bolt cutters in, positions them nicely. You see him like kind of put his hands like, yes, this is good,
Just
and
so.
then he just steps in and shuts it.
She just watches, blinks.
Yeah. So both Alexis and Alexi are looking at him like. But then they just get in the car like.
Yeah,
like,
he closes it behind him and everything, and she just shrugs like, "This is perfectly fine."
You get in. You start the car.
Start the car.
You start the car. The two of you are immediately deafened by like incredibly loud death metal.
Oh, Torna. As a matter of fact, before Alice turns on the car, he will.
Yeah, Alice, you're deafened by death metal. Like it nearly knocks you off the seat.
She cranks it down only slightly, like to the metalhead version of Bearable. Like
You'll actually see spray painted on the car on the stereo as the Italian Job, mate, as you're driving away.
As you turn it down and you start reversing out the garage, the electric door kind of pulling up. You hear kind of a muffled knocking from the back seat. Hello? Hello?
she's kind of. This is hard to Alexis, like with the "you want to get that" face.
Alexis is going to reach back and take hold of the little lever that will pull the back seat down so that you
Just
can have
the middle
extra.
one, yeah.
Yeah, just like turn around in his seat because he hasn't buckled yet. Just grab that and. Sorry, Polo. Say again.
Polo sticks his head out, just his head, as he kind of pops out. He just straightens up his glasses. Can you turn music up, please?
Sure, Paulo. We will turn music up.
Sure.
Thank you.
Cranks it again.
Do you crank it to the volume it was on?
Can she fucking see with it?
I mean,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
it is very
yes,
loud.
It's very, very loud.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, you crank it to what it's on, and if you look back at Polo, he nods like, yes, this is how things should be. And then he grabs the back seat and kind of shuts it as he descends back into the boot.
So
Once
the Mini Cooper.
once again, as he disappears, Alexis and Alexi both are just like. And Alexis comes back and buckles.
The guidelines, mate. That's all you get. You just hear Niall's voice somewhere from the ether going, the guidelines, mate. You do what I mean in both your heads. As the Mini Cooper blaring what is essentially Death Slayer. raining
However-
blood as you're,
We have a Toreador still. I hope
We
he's
do.
alive.
Raz.
Yes, he's been to the warehouse. He's picked up the package and is on his way back.
You bastard, Toreador!
Things happen that cannot be ignored. Then I apologize, Raz. But however, as you're driving, you get a phone call.
Oh no.
It is not the great and infamous Poland.
Hello.
Just immediately chucks the phone out the window as soon as he hears that.
I don't even know who you are. But yes, you're getting a
Stop.
phone call.
Calling me. At least Katie enjoys it. Yeah, he picks up, obviously. Hello.
Hello? Hey,
Oh no.
hey, is this Arthur?
One and only. Who am I speaking to?
Oh, it's Jane. You know, from the party.
Jane. I was beginning to worry you wouldn't call.
Oh, I just I got a bit busy with work and things like that. And So how you doing? You doing all right?
No complaints from my side. You?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm just I was wondering if you're busy at all tonight.
Well, I've got to go run an errand, but unless anything else pops up, I might be free.
All right. Well, you've got my number if you're free. Just me and a bottle of wine.
I'll do my best to make sure it will just be you and a bottle of wine.
Oh, so sweet. All right, I won't get in your way anymore. Just call me, all right?
Yeah, sure. Take care, okay?
You can almost hear the smile coming through the other side of the phone. Bye-bye.
He hangs up.
And you
Motivated.
Continue driving.
Motivated to finish quickly, so he can finish slowly.
Hey! But it is around this time, assuming, well, unless Alice and Alexis want to do anything while they're in the travels.
I'm not sure they can hold much of a conversation over this music.
Well, you can. You just have to shout at each other. Guidelines, mate. Come on.
Guidelines, mate. Mate. You just hear Niall's voice again from either. Mate. Guidelines.
Alice, you're a very beautiful woman. How old are you?
What?
Alice, you're a very beautiful woman. How old are you?
What? Isn't that kind of a weird question to ask?
Not in Russia.
It's old enough. What?
No, listen. I am asking because a few nights, because like 2 nights after I got to America, I was hitting on girl. It turns out she's 17. In Russia, is perfectly acceptable for a man to talk to almost woman. So listen.
Squinty face.
I want to make sure I can hit on you.
Bemused squinty face.
No. Trust me. It's not creepy. I know what Americans find creepy. It's not creepy.
Now
This
is
is why
skeptical.
Russia doesn't like us.
I'm definitely over 17. It's okay.
Okay, good to know. I always ask now. Every American woman I meet, hey, how old are you? I don't tell every American woman that story.
That is gonna freak people out.
Is it?
Yes. You don't ask women how old they are. It's rude.
Is it rude in this country? This is
Yes.
a strange country. I don't really like America. Except I do because it's far away from Russia.
Meanwhile, all you hear in the background is...
Oh my god.
Yeah, whatnot. This is yes.
Best car ride ever.
Arthur has
So-
picked up his package, delivered it to Caroline, and is now enjoying the wine.
No, you're grounded.
So-
Oh, hey, Alice, by the way, this guitarist is really good. Have you ever heard of Ryan Lancaster? He's a really good musician.
Fucking looks at him.
Hey, Alice, do you like music? If you like music, and I can tell by tattoos that you like this kind of music, you should listen to more of his music. He's in a band. He's in a band called Blood Drip.
Okay.
Okay, you
She's
listen to
literally
Blood
covered in
Drip.
tattoos
You
and
like
has
Blood
a
Drip.
giant
Listen
headset
to
like
Alexis.
hanging around her neck and everything.
Listen to Alexis.
I'm gonna pee myself laughing. Oh my god.
Oh wait,
Okay.
shit. Turn here.
Okay. Jesus.
Look.
Christ.
As this continues, I've got to say, first of all, that is the best fucking plug I have ever seen. My God. That was so... The best thing is, Katie doesn't even get it, and it's fucking
No.
fantastic.
Oh,
Just to clear
Okay.
some air, Ryan Lancaster was Nick's former character in Boston, a death metal musician. Moving swiftly along,
Yeah.
oh, that was
Ah,
beautiful.
You
Okay.
son of a bitch.
fan-fucking-tastic. I love you, Nick. I love you so much.
Okay, so
Yes.
what
Moving forward.
what I would describe for oh god, did you say? What I would describe
I
for
am-
Arthur as he pulls up is a Mini Cooper with the English flag painted on the top of it, like the Italian Job. The car is almost vibrating from how loud that heavy metal music is. Even you can hear it in your car, Arthur. It is loud. Like you even feel parts of your car beginning to shake. Even
I wonder what's up with that car. Let me just turn off the engine.
Oh my God.
I am so sorry. I
I
derailed
love
this
this game.
fucking thing.
I love this
It's
game
beautiful.
so much.
It's
We're
beautiful.
dangerous vampires of the night. Hear us.
this is amazing. Okay, so yeah, you simultaneously pull up beside each other. What surprises you the most, Arthur, is one is a very tattooed girl, one is distinctly dressed in Adidas and tracksuits and looks very much Russian.
No. A Beebus.
Adidas.
A Beavis. Instead of
Also
straight
known
straight
as
lines,
totally not Adidas.
instead of straight lines down the side of the trousers, it's just fucking like zigzags.
Because it's definitely not Adidas. So, I mean, it's surely not the same product.
And finally, what probably creeps Arthur the most out is a guy climbs out of the boot.
Yep. You see a guy just get out the boot wielding a very large set of bolt cutters.
Arthur Court doesn't actually turn off the engine, and indeed he revs the reverse and gets out of that.
Help, I'm under attack. I'm under attack by a Russian tattooed girl and Leon the professional. Help me.
So yeah, Arthur, you unfortunately get out the side that like the side of the tattoo girl as you kind of awkwardly stand there staring at the mall. Oh,
Then says, I didn't want to get out, but something compelled me to.
We aren't letting you split the party, all right? Fuck you.
fuck you.
I've
Do
had
Do you
enough
have
of
any
this
inkling
shit.
that we're supposed to be meeting anyone here, or is
No.
that just another weird fucker here?
Don't you
Okay.
think we have something planned for this, all right?
All
How
right.
about I might just take it, you know?
Okay.
How about
Have
you
something
don't
planned.
be on
Have something planned. I'm sorry.
if you want us to get anything done?
Look, you get out the cars, all right? I ain't having anybody to spend my party anymore. You've done it enough times to me, all right?
No worries, no worries.
Alexis
No
gets
worries.
out the car.
Arthur gets out the car and immediately runs the opposite direction of the other car. And I mean, like, I'm not talking run here. I'm talking celerity run. Okay, he's pumping blood for this.
Blowing his
you
rape
see
whistle
some-
the whole time. Like what? What the fuck?
He has a rape whistle now. Right in front. He gets out the car and just proudly just shows up his rape whistle to the three people. He go like, if anything's going down, I blow this.
You see, this is why I love Boston so fucking much.
No.
Because we're stupid.
So
Oh.
Alexi gets out of the. I'm sorry, Alexis. This important distinction. Alexis gets out of the car. Hey, who are you?
Arthur gets out his cigarette, trying to just get his composure back and giving Torna some fucking time to breathe. Sorry, who are you?
No. I work here. I ask questions. You answer. Who are you?
If you work here, why did you have to smuggle in a guy with bolt cutters?
Wait, are we in the docks or outside them?
Basically, like in a car park right in front of the docks.
Oh,
And this isn't the Russian turf. This is actually the Italian turf.
Oh my god, that's it.
You
This is the Italian part of the docks. Russian is a little bit round the corner.
and
Yeah,
you might shit your pants as Arthur starts speaking Italian.
As Arthur begins.
as Arthur begins to
No,
speak.
Arthur just reaches in a hand through the windshield that's turned down for some reason and just clicks the radio, and the Godfather theme starts playing. You want to see what I've smuggled in my trunk?
Horse's head.
I mean, I don't know if it's yours or not, but he sort of kicks it over the car park. It slides on its own blood.
Either way, as that question is asked, Arthur, you get a phone call again.
Oh, by the way, Alexis turns off the car if that hasn't been done already.
Blaring metal music. Who are you?
Who are you? You Ryan Lancaster.
That's it. I'm removing it from the Changeling game. That's the last
No!
fucking straw.
I'll be serious. I'm sorry.
I can't breathe.
All right. Further trying to give Torna more time to breathe.
I get a
Arthur,
call.
You get a phone call.
Arthur plucks the cigarette from his mouth, picks the phone up from his pocket, and answers it.
You have a smartphone, right?
Is this 2018?
It is 2014.
Then yes. Toy.
You look at it as you're picking it up. You don't remember adding the number or the caller ID picture, but it's there. As you see straight away, it's Heather calling you.
He just sort of glances at the three Chucklefuck brothers and then just turns his back to him, sort of facing his car, and answers it. And to what could I possibly owe the pleasure?
Arthur?
Heather?
Have you made it to the docks?
Well, it stinks of fish and underpaid workers, so yeah, I'd say I have.
Are you not confusing it with brothel then?
You gotta warn a guy before you say something like that.
You must be quicker to think.
Or perhaps just lower my chivalry.
It's only a little game of wits out there. I'm just letting you know there is another people coming.
Oh, would that be Tattoo Girl, latest edition of Slav Ukraine and bolt cutting guy? Sort of squints at the three people.
You hear it. The phone goes silent for a minute. Yes, yes, it is actually.
Oh, then whoever told you that is correct.
Oh, wonderful! I'm glad that they all managed to get there.
So he turns his back again, and he's not talking loudly for the other three to listen. What am I dealing with then?
These I know Malkavians. They're good friends. Treat them nice. I think they are probably here for the same reason as you. Very important. Hangs up.
Looks at his phone disappointedly. So like, I was really hoping I was going to get laid tonight. And shoves his phone in his pocket. Turns around to the three Chucklefuck brothers.
Hello. I am Polo.
Nice meeting you, Apollo. Arthur.
Oh, very nice to meet you, Arthur.
And you would be, he says with a very, can I actually, just for everybody here so I don't forget it because I don't have an overlay for him, he actually has friendly face, if I don't remember wrong. No, he has friendly face.
Okay.
And he turns, and I shall roll, what would that be? Performance appearance.
What are you doing?
Flashing a very bright smile to the pretty lady with the tattoos.
Flat charisma.
Flat charisma?
Yeah. Being, hey,
Hey.
girl. Look at
Hey.
me.
You could say charisma expression too.
Oh, charisma expression, yeah. Look, nobody ever rolls expression, all right? I forget about that one.
You could do charisma expression if you have it.
If it's standard diff, that's 3 successes.
You flash
Yeah.
a brilliant smile.
And who would you be?
Oh, Alice, and she'll go ahead and offer out a hand, smiling.
He does very much the same. So, Alice, nice meeting you. I'm Arthur.
So, what's the deal? Are you here with us, or?
It seems we're here for the same reason. Important business.
Yeah, I guess. He kind of shoots a side glance over to Alexis to see how he's reacting.
I mean, shit. Alexis is just like looking at this guy like.
Well, okay then. What warehouse are you headed to?
15.
Again, shoots a glance back to Alexis because he seems to be the most leery of them. Checks out. Shrug.
Alice, are we supposed to meet someone here?
I mean, issues a shrug. I could text Niall.
Alice, you know, Niall never answers text messages, only phone calls.
Oh, God damn it. I could call Niall. And I hope he
I'll
answers.
call Niall. And
Okay.
Alexis will pull out his phone and he will call Niall.
She will, is he like doing the wander away talk on the phone thing so he can talk to himself?
He actually he actually backs up like 30 steps backwards.
Yeah,
And,
she'll shoot Arthur an apologetic look as he does so.
and like actually will cover his mouth, like so that he can't
Read his lips or some shit.
He just sort of shrugs his shoulders and goes like, "Hey, if I met somebody as ruggedly handsome as me, I'd be worried too."
You say that?
Yes, he did.
You startle a laugh out of her. Ring, ring, Niall.
Banana phone.
Damn it.
Ring, ring, ring.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay. So
Banana phone. So that conversation,
God.
I'm guessing.
I went AFK
Awesome.
and now we lost an ST. What did you guys do now?
We tried to call Niall. Niall
okay.
said, "Fuck off and die."
minus Niall, Alexis is going to, come back and pretending like he totally did talk to Niall. He's going to put his phone. Wait.
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 No.
Yay! It's Niall.
Niall.
Almost certain, as you're ringing and ringing, you just hear eventually, "Mate, what? Hello, mate."
Hey, Niall, listen. There's some guy here. He says his name is Arthur. He's a pretty boy. He says he's going to Dock 15. Were we supposed to meet anyone here, or is this against the guidelines?
Love. Just down the hand a bit. What's his name, mate?
Arthur.
Just hear you hear the phone and you hear someone you can definitely hear distinctive Niall's English accent, and then he comes back, mate. Listen, mate. That guy's big important in the other, one of the other groups, mate. One of the other people, like the Roses, mate.
Right.
So
okay.
keep him friendly, but mate, keep an eye on him, all right, mate?
Okay. If things get weird, I'll be sure to take care of our side.
No, mate, no, mate. Just keep it kosher and don't let him see too much, mate. Guidelines, mate. Guidelines.
Guidelines, Niall. Of course. Okay, Niall, thank you. Go back to your fun. And without even saying goodbye, he'll, hang up and put the phone back in his pocket. And Alexis will say, "People," and just motion for everyone to follow him into the docks.
As you kind of turn to motion it, you already see at the fenced gate, as all three of you kind of turn around a little bit, you see Paolo's there with his universal key, universally opening the lock with the application of force.
It's not aware we were breaking in.
It's a chain fence. Whether or not this was a entrance that you could have, avoided, either way, he saw a chain and he went to go break it.
Alice just kind of offers him a shrug back, well, it's there now.
It's pretty large. It's a pretty thick chain, kind of slumps to the ground. He pushes the gate open, and then turns back to you guys and smiles. "I have opened the gate."
Nicely done, Polo.
Yes.
All right, so
Because Paulo follows the guidelines. Be like Paulo.
Of course.
And making sure not to leave any fingerprints on anything, Alexis will, get the gate open and
yeah, Alice will slink through that shit.
Followed by Arthur, who gives an appreciative nod to the Slav.
Alexis does have a very good smile.
Award-winning, you might say.
Award-winning.
Never stop. Oh my god.
Nick,
You
I
get-
will pay you actual money. I will transfer PayPal for you never to do that again.
I will counterbid.
So as you guys go in, sneaking together, the party finally formed together.
It took
Polo, yeah, it only took 2 fucking hours, but hey, that was important stuff that happened in those little bits. You should remember that. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Anyway, you trundle in. Polo currently at the back, looking around. Pretty down. You make your way through. It's like shipping containers stacked up to various heights. It seems to go on for a good while. On your left, it's the kind of maze of the shipping containers. They're a bit all over the place. Every so often, you get a row that you can see all the way down to the side of the docks for that kind of spacing between. And on your right is the warehouses. You can pretty easily see they're in blocks. So when you look to your right, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can assume by the numbers.
Yep.
And that will
Up to
be
15.
number 15.
So you guys are moving through the alleyways between the warehouses.
Damn right we are. It's against the guidelines to move in the open.
All right. So you guys begin to move through one of the alleyways. As you do, well, do any of you do anything?
A song and dance number?
Alexis will activate his Auspex 1 so that he can have an easier time of perception.
That is not a bad idea.
And totally not using meta knowledge. Arthur will do the same. Totally not stealing an idea.
Oh yeah, just to quench the fears of Rasmus, Alexis will take point, and as he's walking, he will just tap his ear just like twice to let everyone know. Activate your Auspex. Not that he knows that Toreador have Auspex. I'm just saying.
I was going to say, so totally as Nick, Nick tells Alexis to, activate his Auspex. Raz using meta knowledge activates his, and Mick using more meta knowledge uses meta knowledge to tell Rasmus to meta knowledge activate his Auspex. As we continue,
you know what? You really do bring this upon yourself as much as we do, Dom.
I know, but I love it.
We love you, Tom.
Look, if I don't pull and poke fun, look, come on, this is why we're all here. So is that all you guys doing?
Yeah.
Alice doing anything?
Just keeping a weather eye around. If there's something around that looks like something she could pick up and use as a weapon, an abandoned, I don't know, crowbar, sledge, whatever. Actually, let me look at my shit. Yeah. If there's something that has been left leaning around, she'll snag it up just in case, because, well, it went so well the last time Niall took her on a mission.
All right, sweet. I just need to check one little thing, because I think one of you might have it. You don't, and I don't think Alice does, but Arthur Court, you might. Nope. Wonderful. Continue onward down the alleyways. Alice, you've managed to find like a bit of a pole. There's a few. Every so often, there's like a pile of construction work. There, bits of scaffolding, kind of still in the plastic, on metal pallets and stuff like that. Just moving around. Obviously, they've been doing a bit of work around here. As you kind of look through, still searching for a weapon. When you get down to the second alleyway, on the second block. You're pretty sure you have to go into the third block by just counting the numbers where the things are. You manage to find a sturdy enough metal pole, a bit of piping that's not too heavy that you can swing fairly easily.
Yep. She just pause at one point. Snag it up, give it a little bit of a heft, a little bit of a wobble, kind of, that half swing of, can I actually handle this? Yeah, this seems fine, and continues on.
All right.
Still keeping a weather eye around.
Perception, alertness, all three of you.
Isn't that a little meta? I mean, okay, I'm sorry. I will stop.
Don't forget your Auspex.
10s, and that's -2 for Arthur, because he actually has 2 aspects.
Wonderful.
Because it's site-based.
3 successes for Alexis.
I think that's just 1. No, I
Two?
do.
All right.
Is it
And
site-based?
Alice, it is site-based. Well,
Alright.
yeah, it's site-based.
Still
You
only
got-
2.
So you all notice this kind of around the same time. I'd say probably who's at the back of the the line, the pack that's walking.
I'll say I am, if only because I paused to pick up the pipe and give it a swing.
All right. You're the first to notice. As you pause, you look forward, you see the two of them in front of you, kind of just about to make the way to the end of this alleyway. You look behind you. Paolo's gone.
Ah, shit.
He's not with you guys anymore.
She will just kind of pause, glance around, and probably give her fingers a little bit of a snap, just to kind of catch attention from the other two.
The other two,
Alexis will actually turn around. Shh. I know. Keep walking.
She
Part of
kind of,
guidelines.
she gestures around them.
Part of guidelines. Keep going.
Could Arthur do a thing as they're walking? Then, sort of when he sees that he's disappeared,
you can. Oh, Raz, what is your thing?
picking up his phone, obviously turning it off to not even like vibrate, just silent, before sending a text to Caroline.
Yes.
And in the text, basically saying, "At Docs, Malkavian's here. Heather knew about them. Problem? Question mark.
Takes about like 2 minutes, and then you get a text back. Oh, if Heather knew everything should be fine. Have fun. I hear the Malkavians are quite interesting. Winky face.
In that case, he just pockets his phone and continues on.
All right, you guys continue onwards. Alexis and Arthur leading the charge while Alice is the back, with that hefty pipe. You guys eventually roll in on Warehouse 15. First one in the third. Second to last one in the third row. It's there. It's in front of you. You can see it. It's there, plain as day. The big kind of painted on the door, 1-5. It looks pretty locked up tight from the front anyway. What do you guys do?
Perception alertness. Alexi would like to listen and see if anybody, if there are any workers, if any machines are running anywhere. And that's going to be 1 success.
All right, you listen out for workers and machines. You can hear fans going, like big generator fans. There's power to this place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't generally. It's nothing more than
All
power.
I can hear are the sounds of machinery. Fair enough.
Yeah. It's power.
It's power.
For what it's worth, Arthur would probably also be listening in.
Well, I want to see a roll, buddy.
Okay.
You can't get things off his successes. What are you
Oh,
mad?
Ah,
4 successes. See, look at that. Now you get more info.
Didn't know you ruled. Sorry, Nick.
So, Arthur, as you listen in, you hear the sounds of obviously machinery, idle machinery. The fans spinning. You're pretty sure they're probably ventilation of some sorts. You also hear someone. It sounds like pushing, like a squeaky wheel on something, maybe a car or something like that. Very far inside. That all specs doing work for you, and you're pretty sure you hear some shutting and opening of doors.
Damn it. Had to be somebody burning the midnight oil.
Brown
He says.
Is there? Is there someone?
I hear somebody pushing something, and I think somebody is walking around opening some doors. So I'm thinking anywhere between 1 to 4 people, I guess, this time of night. this way. He has, like I said, his dad used to work the docks, so he has any knowledge that would be pertinent here. Would I roll anything for that?
You can roll an intelligence. See what you remember. See what you remember from the old days when your good old dad tell you about his work.
Yeah,
okay.
There are potentially, full crew in at this time. Twilight hours, man. Everybody's money grabbing. Full crew.
This is the busiest night of the year, man. Twilight hours around May.
Fuck yeah, totally busy.
Definitely.
High alert, man. You need to be high alert.
So he basically just sighs and blows the raspberry. Says, "Well, it's probably gonna be busy."
So, of course, it's going to be busy. It's twilight in May. So, is there a door?
There's a large, big front door, like hanger style door that you can. It's a slidey one. Both of them
I don't want
open.
to open that. That's too noisy and bulbous.
Also, on this large door is a little door, people-sized door.
Tom, you're a genius. You're also too kind. Alexis will move, and he will. Well, is there a little peephole inside the door?
Yeah, there is one.
There's a peephole in the door, inside the warehouse on the docks.
Yeah, there's a peephole. It's a massive one on that hanger door. No. The door, as you walk up to the smaller one, it's an average door size. It's got a slat on it. It probably opens from the inside. It is shut at the minute. You also, as you look at the door, it's got a keypad on it.
So what you're saying is it could be locked.
It could be locked.
The game is stacked against us. This is bullshit. I'm
not your usual key lock. This is a keypad. Technology.
The scariest thing you could throw at us.
So Alexis has 8 dots between his intelligence and technology, so he's going to... No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't have that. If he did, that'd be broken as shit.
Arthur has some dots in intelligence and technology or computer, depending on whichever the key pad.
Well, it depends what you want to do with them.
Right, I'm gonna check for another door, guys.
Okay, be careful.
I'm just gonna fucking roll what I have here and see if he can see is this an old or a new one.
Well, I can give you that for free, dude. It's not old, but it's not exactly brand new either. It's kind of it's the electric lock, but it's a keypad, so you need to enter the right keys. Probably a 4-digit code, judging by this lock, and 4-digit code, mix of letters and numbers. Then you press the C button at the bottom, and then it should open. But you don't know the code.
Damn.
And Alice is just gonna slide back around the side of this warehouse. Kind of meander along, casually as you like, looking for a door. Service entrance? I don't fucking know.
Do the Chuckle Brothers try anything with the door first?
I've got an idea, but it is far-fetched, and I don't want to be one of those people.
I want you to be the person.
I just know out of character that a lot of this sort of text sometimes has a blank slate sort of reset code. Sort of the thing like it's standard factory resetting. And I'm just thinking if he can roll what he has in intelligent technology.
Trying to reset the lock. You know what?
Actually, Probably roll intelligence technology, see if you can't see which exact padlock this is, so you can Google it, because that has happened way too many times in real life. People just leave user manuals.
You know what?
Yes.
That was what I was going to come up with. Yes, you can roll that.
Here we go. Roll.
You find something for a similar one, but it's not the right one. But it's similar. You know, it's not made by the same company. You know, this is like fucking. The one you found is like Insuracare. This one is Maglocks.
This one is Magnums. So,
Anyway, Alice, while these Google stand there in front of the door Googling on their phones, Alice, you walk around the side.
Yep.
You in fact do spot a door.
Do I?
You do.
What's the deets on this here door?
The deets on this here door is fire exit. Written in white writing on a green background, with a man running out of a door.
actually, in America, the color is. I'm totally kidding, Tom. Keep going.
Or American equivalent.
And of course, it probably has some sort of lock on it from the outside.
Yeah. Generally, these don't even have handles on it. It's like this only opens from the inside.
Yep.
Yeah, the big push bar that says "Run the fuck out here."
Well, she will take note of this.
Roll me
And-
perception alertness.
Oh my! Is it sight based?
Hearing based.
And only the bit from the allspice.
All right. Yeah, you're looking at the door. You're like, shit, it's a fucking fire escape. But you hear voices, kind of, especially with this new enhanced vampire hearing. What do I hear with my vampire hearing? You hear footsteps walking towards the door. There are two voices talking. Like, yeah, God, it's a busy night. It's coming up to Mother's Day. Shit, I didn't even get her a card yet. It's like, it's all right, buddy. Don't worry about it. We'll go out. Okay, fuck you. Why don't give a shit about that? As you hear two people walking towards the door.
Is there any nice little dark spot right there adjacent to the door?
High
By
or low?
chance? With my current luck,
Go high.
I don't know, man. High hasn't been doing me too much good.
Go low.
I'm going low.
Go low.
How
go
low
low.
can you
Go.
go?
We'll find out. Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, damn. No,
I
this,
told you go high, and
This-
you told me no.
like many of the other alleyways.
Well lit motherfucker.
Oh, no, it's not too well lit. There's a lamp over the door, obviously. That's how you spotted it. But there's nothing even in this anyway. It's just alley. Straight dark alley. They're pretty sure whoever owns this kind of shit keeps the place pretty fucking clean.
I'm gonna take a chance. Oh, this is a bad plan. But behind the door would count as cover. But I need to do something about
Yes.
that light. How close are they?
They sound pretty close. They're definitely coming towards the door.
Is it glass or is it like plastic? What's the deal with the light over the door? It's gonna make a really loud noise if I pop it real quick with the light or with the pole.
Probably. Hold on. Would you like to roll your wits for me?
I would love to roll my wits for you.
Because I don't think this is just Alice. I think I should give you at least this chance.
Okay, I'm still learning how this shit works.
Yep. So I'm going to give you this chance.
There's my wits. Nada.
Oh well. All right. Oh, I feel kind of bad now.
As long as you stay still under some degree of cover and out of direct lighting.
All right. So you look up at the lamp. It's, a lamp. It's a glass bulb, pretty standard outside lamp. Sodium lamp. Lamp of sodium. Yellow
Is
light.
any of the wiring external? I can hope. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of other ways to do it without getting attention.
Nope.
High or low?
I already rolled it.
My luck is not good tonight. No, I'm just gonna go for it and see how it works out. And
Hide behind
Papa-
the door.
yeah, essentially the side with the hinges slide right up behind it, and let them come out.
All right. You hide behind the
Oh.
door. Just roll me a dex stealth real quick.
And hope that.
And pray you don't botch.
I mean,
Don't, for the love of God, botch, yeah.
also, there's two of them. I'll still try it. Fuck it. What is my stealth? It ain't good. Oh God, this has made me nervous.
Good.
I'm gonna check what my willpower pool is because I'm scared. Can I have low willpower on this stealth roll?
Yeah, of course you can spend more power.
I'm a scared. So I need to actually keep track of that properly, like that. So
Damn.
that's 3 total.
You slide up behind the door. You wait a couple seconds, gripping that pole tightly to your chest as you see 2 men walk out. The first man walks out. The door opens pretty wide, and he holds it there. He's talking like, I was watching football last night, buddy. It was pretty good, The Eagles get fucked again.
Well, they always get fucked, Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
I know, but look, one day I'm going to win big on the Eagles, all right? One day.
You keep saying that. You keep saying that, but you just keep losing every time.
Yeah, and you won't be laughing when I win that big one, all right?
Yeah, all right.
And he puts kind of slides a bucket in from the inside and puts it outside, leaving the fire exit open, like propped open. As they begin to walk down the way you came, look at you.
The way I came?
Yep. So they're going away from you, not towards back to where you came. So where the 2 Trickle brothers are standing at the front.
Yep.
Yeah, we're Huey and Dewey are
She's
essentially.
gonna quickly yank her phone out of her pocket and be like, 2 people coming down the alley. Send. And take a glance through the door and see if it's safe to slip inside.
Yeah, well, just for cinematic. You see the 2, they're walking down. They're obviously smoking, going out for a smoke break and a quick stroll. All right, Google Brothers. You're frantically group trying to decide between you, Googling the fuck out of this keypad. Alexis, you get a text. It's from Alice. You totally got a number, you charming bastard, you. It says 2 people coming down the alley. Pretty quick. Run. Move. Whatever she said. GTFO.
So perhaps not taking the kind of reaction that he should, Alexis, looks very calmly at Arthur. Hey, Arthur, you say that your father used to work at Dock. Do you have any influence here? Because 2 guys are coming down alley. I figure we can get in warehouse if we ask them, if you're connected.
Quick check to my sheet. No. No, he just immediately sort of shakes his.
Here, allow me to Google if you have any influence here.
Yeah. No, he just sort of quickly.
To Google.
He just immediately sort of shakes his head and begins moving to. Wait, is these They have alleyways on both sides of these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's moving to the opposite one from where Alice went.
Good answer. Alexis, you see Arthur start moving towards the alleyway where Alice didn't go down.
All right then. Alexis will do the same. And taking a piece of cover away from the watchful glare. Well, I mean, how much cover is there? It's a fucking alley at a warehouse district. I mean, all right. So apparently the alley is clear as fuck. So Alexis is not going to obfuscate, but her alley. Okay.
Sorry, I just had to drop out. How clear is the alley? Nick, high or low?
Fucking high.
High roller, baby. Well, it's clear.
Fuck you, Katie. You gave me your shitty luck. So this one is pretty clear then. I assume that there's no place to obfuscate.
Well, definitively obfuscate. You just have to be out of sight. Whoever's looking.
No, obfuscate 1 requires some shadows to be present.
It does. I mean, I know it's dark.
Yeah.
It's not full lit. It's not fully
Oh,
lit.
well then,
It's
in the
pretty-
semi
there is no like blasting light down here. It's just there is darkness, but there's a lamp on the front of the building, lamp on the back, and obviously one over the fire exit on the other side. Then it's clear. You can see the light on both sides, but it's pretty shadowy down here. It's not like pitch black, but if you saw someone in here, you could probably see them if you're looking down here. But it's not like you'd be able to see like their nose, their face, what they're wearing. It's just.
All right. Well, Alexis is going to obfuscate because he is behind Arthur, so he will do that. Just like stand against a darker part of the wall and.
Poof.
Would you like me to roll stealth?
I don't believe you need to roll stealth to activate and obfuscate. It just happens.
No, it just
Right.
happened. Yeah, no. Obfuscate
As long as
obfuscate
you're
one and two
standing
just happened.
Okay.
And then obfuscate 2 you can do it while moving, which is fan-fucking-tastic.
Mm-hmm. And take it with you. It's the best ever.
For Arthur, though, it's done. Plus your celerity.
Yep. Where's Discord? There we go. That is. Oh god, this is one of the characters where I didn't. Oh yeah, he has no stealth.
Div 7 then, my friend. Don't forget your celerity, though, as well.
As Arthur becomes the knight.
He
Would if he had stealth, but he doesn't. He just creeps pretty well.
Did Caroline ever say where the package was coming from? Like,
She said it. No, she just said it was something below. Just a package of something.
okay. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna ask. He's just gonna send away another text that he's hidden in the night. Asking for details about the package as a package, like where was it shipped from? And
She will say it is shipped from Northern Europe, England specifically.
and it would be shipped by or to, or who it's addressed to. Stuff like just the general.
It will say is addressed to Miss Reed in Boston, Massachusetts.
Perfect. He might try and bullshit his way through this, but for now he's hidden.
When she takes a sneaky peek in that fire escape, is it pretty clear?
It's pretty clear.
So yeah, Alexis will again get a text that says, "There's a fire escape propped open on my side. Going in."
Okay. Alexis, still in obfuscate, is going to reach up, move his hood like up over his head, and he is going to break obfuscate to go down to where the fire escape is.
So running
Arthur,
around.
Alexis comes. Yeah, Arthur, like Alexis, she comes out of the shadow right in front of you, like, whoop, and starts walking down the alleyway.
Running, I believe.
Not
Zoidberg.
running, but jogging, definitely.
Zoidberging down the alleyway.
At a pace that is not running, but also not walking. Moving it with some accelerated speed compared to the normal average walking pace of a normal human being. You see
Moving
the man.
with a sassy Tom yelling at me.
you see him around the corner.
Arthur, again, with the speed that is not running, but not walking either.
What is also quite higher than an average human walking pace.
Yes.
You guys.
What the fuck? I can't even think. If I had been an intelligent person, I would have asked Niall for details, but I didn't. I'm a fucking moron.
I mean, to be fair, Niall's debrief was pretty lacking, and then he wielded his flowers menacingly and went up the stairs.
The guidelines, mate. Get me package, mate. I'm Niall, mate. Guidelines.
Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly how it went, actually.
You just hear from the distance, I fucking heard that, mate. You know what I mean? In the back of your head.
All I'm going to say for that is, well, Alice knows what Niall's missions, inverted commas, are like. So, you know.
Alexis should definitely fucking know how Niall's missions are like.
Yeah.
It's part of the guidelines that you don't know too much or too little. You know, just the right amount.
Mm-hmm.
Just the right amount.
You just hear as Alexis is sassing away like bloody Niall, all you hear is it's the guidelines, mate, from the back of your head.
Hearing a lot of voices today, buddy.
Yeah, I am. I don't like it.
But yes. Anyway, you guys run around the corners. Alexis, even though you took off before Arthur, he catches up to you pretty quick. Obviously, putting effort into that run. You two kind of jog around the corner. You see the two guys at the end of the alleyway turn left, leaving the alleyway. The fire door you see is propped open.
All right, Alexis is going to just very quickly get to it, and just push it open and swoop right. Just swoons right in. Swoons.
Hearing Torna die is worse than the original joke.
Like, come on, Skooks. Gotta swoons right in. Swoons.
You see,
I
all right. I love this game so much. I'm so happy we're playing this again. But I must say, the reason the scenes are always so long is because we just make shit up and start laughing at least 70% of this goddamn scene.
I'm sorry, Alexis enters the warehouse.
It is beautiful. Never stop. If you don't, I will. All right. Somebody's
Okay.
gonna make you. Gotta keep breaking everybody.
Okay, fair enough.
Look, we've got torn at least 4 times this year. We've got to go for a 7. All right. You enter the warehouse. All of you, again, the party has rejoined together. Because Alice, you entered the warehouse and your feet just stuck to the ground. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
Oh no, she didn't go far. She literally just slipped inside and
Yeah.
went for cover to wait for the other two to catch
Right
up.
answer to keep a happy Tom. Good. You all enter the warehouse. You're all stood with the backs towards the fire exit. Do you shut the door behind you or do you leave it propped open?
Oh, propped open. It's got to be propped open. Well, I don't say that. I'm out. I'm like. I don't actually do that.
Honestly, once the two of you are in, it could make for a distraction later when the other guys come banging at the door. So, have I heard anyone else in here in the time that
Would
I've been waiting?
you like me? Actually, no. Carry on. No,
Nobody else has been in? Huh?
no. I'll give you that one for free.
So yeah, as the two of them pop inside, she'll kind of glance over and be like, I haven't heard anyone else. It might have just been the two of them. I'm not hearing shit.
And at that, sort of getting what she says, he closes
Arthur.
the door.
Arthur, you
Yeah.
shut the door.
Yeah.
Arthur, this place should be full of people. It's May. It's nearly Mother's Day.
It's nearly
Something's
Mother's
wrong.
Day.
Something's wrong, man.
Something is
really
very
wrong.
wrong here.
Your suspicions are intensified.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is wrong. This should be full of people. You know, it's busy.
Yeah.
You know, middle of May.
Actually, Arthur, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
So I don't shut the door. Well, if he honestly thinks it's a trap, he's not shutting the door, because then they're shutting themselves into the trap.
It's a fire exit.
Hey,
There's a big bar that says "release" to open right on it.
Yeah,
But,
it would just keep the other two from coming in. Wouldn't
Of
keep
course,
us from
but
going out.
carry on. Please
Oh.
continue.
Oh, okay. Well, the giant bar is kind of difficult to fucking prop closed.
She's
Right.
gonna reach over and do it for him. Be like,
No,
yeah,
there is
I
a-
would like
there is
to
literally-
not get ambushed halfway through this, so I'm just gonna take this pail.
So literally, like it's a bucket on the ground between the door and where it closes to,
Mhm.
so it can't shut.
Yeah, I'm just snagging it inside.
The bucket and it swings shut because these doors are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Slam.
Um,
Silence.
So,
You're met with railings. Not railings. What they called rackings. That's the word. Racks in front of you, full of boxes, varying sizes. Some are on pallets. Some are not on pallets. Some of them are big as you. Some of them are quite small. And you see a pallet truck, like a little pump truck. There are like two little forks on wheels. You can move heavy things around. Off to your left, near the door, kind of left there. But go on. What do you do?
Where is the office? Can you see, like, if there's in some of these hangars, or there's sometimes an office like elevated, so they can see the floor. Is that visible from where we are?
No, the racking's too high and it's full, so you can't really see anything like through it. You can see through it from odd spaces. There's more racking on the other side. You can't really see upwards. Your line of sight blocked by just the amount of boxes in here. It's the middle of May, Arthur. You know it's busy.
So fucking busy. Shit. Okay, we gotta find the office.
Oh,
and actually, if I may press the door open briefly, not hitting the bar, just kind of push the door open and hiss out, Paulo! Because I don't know where the fuck he is, but
you
maybe I
can't-
just can't see him.
You can't open the door without pushing the bar, because the bar goes release door and release the
Yeah,
door.
but the bar usually has the alarm attached to it.
Not normally.
Oh,
In England world, it doesn't.
oh, okay. Well, then we'll assume
In
this is like
America,
England
they're
World.
all attached to like loud sound system.
Well, this is England world docks.
Okay, well that's
fair.
fine. Then I will push the door open and kind of hiss out, be like, Paulo!
Filthy colonials.
Yeah, actually, speaking of us filthy colonials, it's a very, very like much regulation. Like, I mean, they have doors everywhere that are fire escapes, but it says "Do not open door, alarm will sound." It's like
Everywhere.
We have those too, but
the immersion is gone, Tom.
The immersion is gone. Well, fuck you. My immersion's still here, and I'm having a great time.
All right, we're having a great time. Let's keep playing.
So you open the door. You shout out, Pala, Pala. Naturally, give me. I'll
I'll go high. What is that middle of the road bullshit?
You hear. Hello, I'm Polo.
What? Where?
From in the alleyway.
Come on, Polo. Shit. Come on. Pop
He
the door
comes
open for him a little
walking
bit.
in, wearing those fabulous clothes that he is. Bolt cutter still in hand.
Where did you go?
I had to make sure nobody was following me.
Good man. Guidelines. Gotcha. And yeah, she'll let the door shut all the way again once he's inside.
And now the four of you are met with racking wall.
Arthur will start moving down, keeping a very, very pitched ear out and trying to see if he can't find the fucking officers. Because he needs to
Alright.
see where they put the package to Mrs. Reed.
Did you go to left towards the front of the building or right towards the back of the building?
To the front. To the window.
To the wall!
To the wall!
Just drop down my balls! Alright, you move to the front of the building. What do the other two do?
While he strides boldly out, can I poke my head out just a tiny bit and glance to see if there are any cameras in here?
Oh, finally somebody asked that question. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
It only took you, an hour and a half?
Oh yeah.
Good job. You can check if there are cameras in here. Perception alertness.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, there's cameras in here. You can see them.
Gonna hiss at Arthur as he starts to walk out like, bro!
Yep. You can see one in the top left corner of the building, one of them little dome cameras. You can see one on the right. You can see, various ones in little poles hanging down from the middle of the building. They can't see you because of the racking and the freight, but there's cameras on them. Cameras everywhere.
Okay, I probably should have looked around outside, but this place is literally full of cameras.
Listen,
He just stops and his feet like,
Yeah,
listen,
you wanna reach out for the back of his shirt, pull him back.
listen to me. First thing we're going to do. You are going to go, and you're going to find the package. I am going to go to find whatever security office is in this part of the docks, and I'm going to go and pull the tape. Okay? See you soon. And Alexis goes off on his own to get it.
Oh boy.
sounds like a plan.
All right, so where are you going to get the tape?
Well, I assume that is this warehouse built in the same blueprint or pattern as the Russian docks?
You know what? Good thing you said that. Similar. It looks similar from the outside. You're not entirely sure because you haven't seen blueprints.
Mm-hmm.
It looks similar.
All right. Well, the first floor should be, the hallway, whatever, a break room for the staff, and all the offices and stuff should be on the second floor. So,
You know what? That sounds
Alexis.
pretty reasonable. Just while I have you attention, perception alertness real quick again.
absolutely, the all-important perception, alertness.
About time for this.
No successes.
All right, you can all do this, by the way.
Fail. Well, actually, yeah, it's a fail, but not a botch.
Is it sight?
Hearing.
4.
4. And 4. Alright, you guys pretty hear. It sounds far away. But you hear it. That's the sound of motorbikes.
Oh shit!
They're getting louder.
Lots of motorbikes.
Okay.
At least 40.
Gonna shrug on that hoodie, or well, the jacket that she brought with her, tattoos, and rush in looking for something small. In fact, probably checking the hand jack first if it actually has anything on it. Because if Niall sent them in his car, it can't be but so big.
Alright, so as everybody springs into action, Arthur, how are you springing into action?
He is looking for... Because these are pretty packed shelves, aren't they?
They are. Some like sometimes they are as you look around. Sometimes they aren't. You know, it's varied depending on the racking.
He is trying to find a clipboard. Anything that looks like an employee left behind. Maybe it has...
Oh, that is a fantastic idea. You know what? Roll me a fucking high or low. What do you want? High or low, Raz?
Oh. Low.
Low, how?
Like
We are bad at this today.
Well, you think to yourself anyway, 2 guys just left. So you look around close to you, trying to look for a clipboard. Can't seem to find one.
Well, then it's back to try and find an office as he hurries along, trying to like steal glances in the shelves as he's sort of moving along it. Actually, moving towards Alexis because he was going to the office as well, and he seemed to know what the fuck he was doing.
As you're glancing around the office, high or low, Raz?
Low. I'm fucking sticking to it. Yeah. Fucking sticking to it. It's gonna give me a 10. Come on, show me that 10 then. Yeah.
God damn it.
No, you don't see shit.
This is brilliant.
This is brilliant.
God damn it. Luck is not with us tonight.
You know what? Boston tonight is being fucking brilliant. We had Kurt botch of flashbacks. Now we have this. This is fantastic.
Yep. Beautiful.
Just
But
fantastic.
please, actually, as you guys all spring into action, Alexis and Arthur running towards the offices, or where they think the offices are. Spoiler alert, you get around the corner, you can see the offices up there. It's kind of the metal mezzanine floor. You can see up there's clearly like not mezzanine floor where office. Polo begins running around with Alice. He's heard the motorbikes too, and he's looking around frantically for a box of special cargo.
Special cargo. Yeah, gonna go for the hand truck and anywhere that it looks like they've just been shoving stuff tonight, because why would they have sent us for something they got here weeks ago?
Perception investigation.
Oh boy. Please tell me I have
Just before you roll that, are you taking the hand truck with you, or are you just checking it?
For the moment, like, is there anything loaded on the hand truck already?
Nope.
Because I figure if they left it sitting, damn it.
Nope.
Um,
You can definitely just grab it and drag it with you if you want.
I mean, sure. It's not like it'll hurt anything at this point. Fuck it. I might spot something high up and need to get it. Or something heavy and need to move it. So I'll just
these are
snag
the ones
it in.
that just kind of move heavy things on the ground. You need a fork truck to get things
Yeah,
higher.
she'll kind of shrug the sleeve of her jacket down over her hand and grab the handle and pull
Please,
it along with her.
perception investigation.
Okay. Please, Lord. Tell me this is site based. Do it. Yes.
Is it total?
Yeah, I would say it is.
Oh, thank God.
No, this is taste based. You taste the box.
I'll lick it. Lick all of them to check.
you and Paolo Zoidberg around for a bit, panically looking through boxes. And eventually you find one smooth, long, large 2-stack box. And on the side of it says, special cargo, made.
Oh, you've got to be fucking joking. How is this going to fit in the fucking...
Oh. We get rope.
And what, tied to the top of the car?
Tie it to the top of the car.
Oh, boy. She will quickly text Alexis and be like, found it, and start, assumably with Paulo's help, and if it's heavy enough with the hand truck, we'll try to get it pulled out and away from everything else. Frantically. Actually, how close are those fucking bikes, and is there any noise at the door? Because...
Oh, the bikes. Well, you hear it as they all seem to move off in the line. Some stop outside the warehouse. The others stop up ahead, and you hear one guy, all right, boys, we're here. We're going to fucking look for these pieces of shit. So fan the fuck out.
You know what? Is it packed in tightly enough that I can't move the box around so that the stuff written on it isn't visible? Like, can I just kind of shove it around and
you can move it.
hide in the garbage or in
These things are placed around in the sense that if they're on the racking, there's clear way to this is this spot for this box. You don't have to it's not so tight that you can't move it at all.
Yeah, she's gonna just try to swivel it around so the writing isn't visible for the moment, and pull Paulo in and be like, "We gotta hide," and literally fucking clamber into the shipping boxes on the bottom shelf and try to get herself enough cover to hide.
You try and pull Polo in. He seems more concerned about getting this box.
We'll get the box, man, but we need to wait for them to clear out.
Oh, is he just... I'm getting the box.
Oh, God. Okay, let's get the box.
Everyone give me a perception alertness.
One success.
3 or 4, depending on my aspects comes into play.
Oh, your aspects comes into play. You've got 4. You've got 1. You've got nothing. So Alice is too busy trying to grapple Paulo.
She's having a fucking panic attack over here.
Alexis, you kind of barely hear it. Arthur, you hear it loud and clear. You hear the bikers all descend off their bikes, and then suddenly there is sounds of shouting, cursing, swearing. You even hear the faintest dings against the warehouse door. Alexis, you kind of hear it in the distance. It's just too far away for your hearing to pick up. Arthur, you hear it loud and clear. There is a brawl, or the beginnings of one occurring outside.
Not our problem unless they make it our problem. He is running to those offices to get in and get
Are you burning blood for celerity, Raz?
Yeah, why not?
So, for Alexis, as you're running, boop ba doop ba doo,
Yeah, what do I roll? Do I roll investigation or intelligence or investigation?
Give me a quick perception investigation. But as you're running along, suddenly Arthur Court just this figure just goes by you.
Okay, here's 1 success.
1 success.
Yeah.
So you pretty much as you're moving along, you come up to the office door, and you begin to see what you see. You catch it out of the corner of your eye, just as Arthur just goes by you. You catch the glimmer of a security TV, where they plug in the security tapes. And then you just suddenly feel this whoosh of air just literally just go past your cheek, as you see this guy like the Flash.
Yeah, he goes by fast. And Alexis is not experienced enough yet to know just how fast Kindred can move. So it's like I assume that he might even turn the corner as Alexis gets to look down the hallway, and he's just like, but Alexi for his part is, just like, come on, snap out of it. We have a job to do. Move. And so, unfortunately, good old Alexis moves quickly into the security office, and he has some familiarity with how these types of things are set up, given his experience and his current job.
Give me a wits technology roll. I would say diff 5 based on your experience.
Heck. Knowledge. Haha, 1 dot in technology. Thank goodness. At diff 5 as well. 1 success.
Okay, you start fiddling around with the tapes.
I also have like pulled my sleeves over my hands so that I can like not leave fingerprints everywhere.
Mm-hmm. You start fiddling around with the tapes, start rejogging the systems, even taking out some of the tapes yourself,
Mm-hmm.
Essentially fucking with the hardware. Arthur, you zoom in, just as and begin to look around. What are you doing as Alexis is janking hardware out left and right? Like, come on.
First job. Let's see if they've written records. Like again, looking for that clipboard.
Give me a
but not
perception.
clipboard this time.
Perception investigation.
Investigation, that is. It says helped by the sight of aspects being improved.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would be.
Okay, so that's
because you're actually
5.
specifically looking.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You find the manifest.
Immediately goes to read RRR2, like looking at the 2, sign 2, RRR.
Row 15, Miss Caroline Reed.
Caroline Reed. And Alexis and Alexi feel
You don't know about Alexi yet.
No, but Alexis and Alexi
Yeah.
feel that whoosh on their cheek as he is to row 15, actually ripping the page out with the thing, and so you can sort of look at it.
It is a rectangular box, a small rectangular box.
Sort of, I'm guessing maybe like one shelf up, somebody jumps, grabs it.
Give me a
how
Dex
big is it?
Athletics roll. Give me a Dex Athletics roll. Plus your celerity.
Plus celerity.
No. Plus your celerity. Give me your Dex Athletics. Because you jump and this box falls. Give me a Dex Athletics roll. Plus your celerity.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to spend willpower here.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Give me that shit.
So,
Let's see it.
I'm just gonna mark the willpower before I remove it. Boop, whoosh, oida. 1, 2, 3.
That's
plus
willpower, so that's 4. You definitely catch it. You like, you see the box falling. You're like, whoo, and get, and you just hear the jingling of like cases inside it. Whatever you caught is very expensive. You can even tell.
He immediately puts it in his coat, in the coat pocket.
Oh, it's not small enough to fit in your coat pocket. It's like it's you have to carry it awkwardly. You know what I mean?
Ah, shit. Yeah, he holds it tight and moves to the others. So it's like, we've got to move.
So,
like 10 minutes ago, move.
For Alice, literally, Arthur just appears like right in front of her.
Like while she's wrestling with this fucking box.
Mm-hmm.
Helping Paulo
And
get on
Paulo.
the hand truck.
And
Yeah.
Paulo, yeah. So literally, you blink and he's right in front of you, essentially.
She like topples back because she's probably like trying to shove this thing up onto the hand truck. Just like, Jesus, fuck.
Move. Gotta move. 10 minutes ago, kind of move. Okay.
You can actually.
You think I can't hear?
I'm gonna give you this dice for free. The brawl is getting fucking loud. Like
You
you
can
hear
start hearing gunshots going off now.
Are they brawling to get in, or are they just brawling in
It
amongst
sounds
themselves?
like a brawl outside. You can't tell. But you
Some
can
But
hear
rival
gunshots.
gangs full of
but
shit.
it's definitely outside.
Oh, it's definitely
But-
outside.
No, at front, not back entrance.
Yes.
If Alexis
Yeah.
glances at the
footage.
like security screens. Can he see what's happening outside?
Nexus, buddy, this is a mass brawl of several gangs. You can definitely tell. Roll me in streetwise, particularly for the bikers.
Oh, geez. Okay. Wits, streetwise.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, now we're playing with fire. Playing with fire.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4 successes. I wish I
Alright.
had a specialty. Holy shit!
I wish you did have a specialty. Jeez, I could have given you everything.
Fuck.
Your time working on the Russian docks and working for, well, the more illegal activities that go on the Russian docks, you are aware of this gang. These are the Crazy 88s, a smuggling gang coming out from California. They have moved east. They mainly deal with gun smuggling and drug smuggling.
Mm-hmm.
You are aware, however, that one of their men was recently very violently killed out in the Russian dock area. And it seems like they're bringing a retaliation force. In fact, with 4 successes, you realize they're retaliating against a gang called the Hounds.
Hmm.
You are in the middle of a gang war.
Give me, while you're looking at this as well, some extra Tom goodies. Perception alertness as you're watching these cameras.
Oh yes, that too. Yes.
Oh shit! Perception alertness. 1 success.
You see people, taking cover behind something. You see gunshots going off, like people hiding behind bikes, crates. Things have been wheeled out to like quick get some cover. One thing you do see is pretty much walking. You catch him on the cameras off to your left first. You see a man dressed in a suit, quite short hair, in fact. I'll get his picture up right now. You see him walking towards the gang fight very slowly as Tom clicks off the damn thing. Very slowly walking there, calmly. You see this man slowly walking down. He kind of just fixes his tie a little bit, rubs his cheek. You see, with 1 success, he reaches into his coat. And you can just see he's following him on the camera. He's walking towards the gang war, just getting violent by the minute.
And I need you to make a perception roll this for me as well, Nick, because you get it if you pass.
Okay. Perception alertness.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes.
2, even better. As the man came, you see another figure. She's moving fast. And you catch her on the camera, sort of, and you catch her just at the mouth of the alleyway, peeking her head over. Woman. Peering her way over, one of the bodies of the bikers is already lying down. He looks like she just got bludgeoned in the back of the head, but you don't know how he got there so fast. It's like a blink, and she's there, staring her head out.
Okay. Huh. All right. Some kindred are fighting like amongst these people. All right. That's even better.
By the way, Nick, this girl is appearance 4. She is stunning.
Ooh, she's dangerous and beautiful. Ooh, deadly combination. But Alexei tells, in his head, it's already the game, Alexis. Goofing off. Now get your phone in your hand and text your comrades exactly what is happening. And Alexis will, as Alexei is ripping tapes out with one hand, with one covered hand, Alexis is texting in the other. He will text his good new friend Alice that just 2 simple words: kindred outside.
How do you know these are kindred? First of all,
because I saw the one use powers.
How?
So, one is kindred. One is Kindred.
You know,
which
one
the
is
blonde girl.
moving quickly. So it's more likely Kindred. Sweet.
Mhm.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Even one is the singular
That's
for Kindred is
good. That's good
Kindred.
enough for me. Continue. Just
Alright,
had to clarify
and
that.
then Alexis just puts the phone away and just keeps ripping tapes out with Alexi.
Are Alice and Hello? Do they look like they get? Sorry. Do they look like they can hold this like chest? He sort of asks them like, "Is that too heavy?"
I assume this is heavy enough that they've had to load it on the hand truck.
Yes. They
Yeah,
just managed to get it on the hand truck.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
You've
fucking
got this
heavy.
under control. Shit, you've got this under control.
Could use some rope. We're gonna have to literally tie this to the top of the car. I don't even know how we're gonna get it to the car.
Rope looks around quickly.
Zip tie, not zip ties, zip cords. Those big ones, kind of glancing around.
He can you see any rope?
Better
High
get
or
it.
low?
Ooh. Dun dun dun.
There is rope. Hopefully you can see it.
As high or low?
I'm still sticking with low. I'm not. Yeah, see.
Look around
Yeah,
because you jumped the gun and you rolled perception alertness. As I see that, I think I saw something. You rolled.
Yeah, I
it.
was perception.
There is no rope. However, you see, those little bungee cords with the hooks on the end of them.
Beggars can't be choosers. Picks up the bungee cord and it's like, this will work, right?
Oh
Yes,
Jesus!
it is better than rope.
It is
It is.
okay.
Look. So he takes one, kind of stretches it. Stretchy.
I know. I thought maybe the boxes would be too heavy, but if you think it's good, let's go with it.
Just holds it up either end. There's two hooks. Hooks.
There are totally hooks. Okay.
Okay, you've got this. I'm gonna go grab a Russian dude.
Yeah, we need to figure out how we're gonna get out of here without getting shot or seen. Maybe.
Well, the back seems to be the only exit right now, so we're gonna have to focus on that. He says and then disappears into a puff of smoke.
As I glance down at the hand truck as he disappears in a puff of smoke, is this thing fitting through that door?
Yes.
Oh, thank Jesus!
You have to. No, it's lying on the hand truck like lengthways, so like with the forks. But yeah, you could totally squeeze it through the door.
Just giving a heads up because I just have to really quickly go to the bathroom. What Arthur's going to do when he gets into the room is assist as much as he can with erasing the tapes, especially considering he's been zipping
Arthur.
around.
Arthur, roll me perception alertness.
Okay. I mean that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On one of the cameras before you cut the tape. The mouth of the alleyway, peering her head out.
Shit. Actually, he says this. So, Alexis, you see him as he helps you ripping out the tapes and doing whatever else he can. You just see him look at the camera and go, shit.
With 5, you see both.
Yeah. They seem to be
Yeah,
they
that's
seem to be opposite sides away from each other. You know what I mean? Like, she's one side, he's the other side.
He's literally just walking down the middle. Not a single care in the world.
Oh, God. He's going to...
Then
Okay,
once
I'll
then
really
the
go.
tape all the screens go off as Alexis finds the right tape and
Yeah, and since he has apparently pulled the master, he's gonna put that one in his pocket, in his like little front pouch, and he's just gonna like grab as many as he can and just shove them in there to try and take.
Is this actual tape? Is this actual tape?
you know
Or
what?
are they-
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they are
Good.
okay. And then,
Well,
then he will hand
whatever.
some to Arthur,
Yeah.
and just say like take.
Arthur puts what he can in his coat, and what he can't, he will attempt to burn with his lighter. Just like quickly, just like,
Oh, even better. Even better. He's got a lighter.
You literally just
Alexis
shove-
keeps the master, but dumps the other tapes into a pile, and just points and says, "Okay, Arthur, burn, burn it all."
Arthur attempts to burn the tapes with his lighter, just like.
You put your lighter on, they start to catch. I'm just loving the thought of you guys trying to steal all of these tapes, stuffing them in all your pockets, down your shirt, in your trousers, trying to run out with these tapes. But they light. It takes a little bit, but eventually they're there. It catches. Suddenly a part of you is telling you, fire, run.
Yeah, they're out the door. Alexis, do you have a puffy jacket on you?
He doesn't have a puffy jacket on. He has a just like a regular pullover hoodie.
Damn it.
So
Yeah, okay,
You're
I've
heading
really
out.
got to pop up to the bathroom, so sorry.
yeah, you go to the bathroom, Raz. I'll get to you in a second, buddy.
So I guess
So-
it's to the fire escape?
Mm-hmm.
There's the fire. Time to hit the fire escape. Yeah, Alexis. So now there's a fire in the building. It might not spread. I mean, but there's a danger. Fire always has a danger of spreading. So, Alexis, gets the fuck out with the master copy in his pocket, and he will, run down the hall with Arthur. I'm sure Arthur is much faster than him, even if it's only by.
You
Whatever.
see Arthur quickly jump in to the left as he goes to the toilet. Gotcha.
So, Alexis literally.
I fucking got him.
Just here's Alexis running, and then like, and
So
Alexis
this fire escape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so on the other side, downstairs,
and fire escape.
as Polo is dragging the pump truck. Alice, I assume you're ahead of him.
Yep. Alice will slip ahead of him to first put an ear to the door and then probably just pop it open if there's nothing horrible just outside of it.
You pop it open. Roll-
Do I get anything for listening first?
You don't hear anything. You just hear a sound.
Oh,
And bang,
great.
bang.
Bang,
Awesome.
bang. Boom,
Are
boom.
the bangs at least starting away from the door? Regardless
Yeah.
of the fact
Oh,
that
yeah,
the bullets
they're-
are shredding the
they're-
air?
They're far away.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, so perception alertness. Is it sight based?
Yes.
Oh no. I don't like that answer. 5
Oh, damn.
successes. I see the fuck out of it.
Diff 3? Holy shit.
You
Between
stick your head
acute sight and
You stick
auspex.
I know. What shit?
Yeah. Stick your head out like a fucking meerkat.
Yep. Bloop.
That is in the mouth of the alleyway. 3 people are lying down and she's looking around, like scanning.
Are they like bullet shot, or are they people who have been like gored or some shit?
Basically, you can tell she's just holding a lead pipe in her hand, and they're just bludgeoned.
Oh. It's only one chick, but she could alert everyone, so she kind of ducks her head back in and is like, there is definitely someone out there, guys. Only one person, but if she screams, we're in trouble.
Now, important question for Megan.
I suppose the really important question is, did she see me meerkat it?
That's what I'm about to roll. She saw you.
Yeah, she saw the shit out of me.
So Alice, when you meerkat the fuck back out, like Arthur and Alexis, you see her literally meerkat in, meerkat out. You leave the door open just a slight jar. Alice, when you just take a look at customer again, that girl is right in front of your face. Just
She like yanks on the door bar, like, "Oh Jesus, fuck!" Like teeters back.
Arthur, that's Megan.
Yeah, yes, it is. Is she blocking the door out?
No, she's just standing there. Again, there's a lead pipe that's completely bloodied in her hand.
Has she seen us?
She's right in front of you.
I mean, she saw
Okay.
me.
Alexis, try to talk. Hey, beautiful woman. Hello, how are you doing? Many
So I
zavud.
assume I did not succeed to close the door.
No.
So she's
Well,
in the doorway, basically. We're
That or the bar's stuck in just so she can't close it.
Yeah, no, she's like right in front of the door. To close the door, you'd have to like impale her through the door, essentially. As Alexis says, "Hello, beautiful woman," she kind of frowns at Alexis.
Many zavud Yuri.
Just nod. She look to the side of her, and then look and see Arthur and smile. Nephew. She like pushes open the door further, and behind her,
Oh,
well,
You see somebody staring at her blankly, just staring at her.
Aunt. This is a
Fancy meeting-
surprise.
Fancy meeting you here. Caroline did send me to make sure everything was kosher. She just smiles at you innocently.
Well, it seems you've certainly done that. So everything seems to be pretty nicely wrapped up.
Oh, does it now?
Alice
Well-
is just throwing him a glance like, really, bro?
Well, you know,
I've only got to sneak a hand truck and giant boxes out to a tiny
Awkward
car. That's fine.
Awkwardly holding the box like, yeah, it's completely wrapped up.
As the man in the suit, vocalizes. And he just kind of looks at you all, looks at Megan, more over everyone else. Did she really send you?
Of course she did. My sister always makes sure that her budding child is safe.
perception, empathy, perception, empathy.
On who?
Which one?
On Megan.
You can roll
Yes.
perception empathy. If you want to roll perception on Megan Arthur.
Does my aspects factor in?
Oh,
No. No.
Auspex is
No.
again on her.
That's two successes.
Yo!
It's two
Hang on.
successes. Wow.
Lucky fucker.
That is
She's lying. You got the impression when she saw you, she's like, perfect, but she's here for another reason.
The man looks at her, frowns.
You can ring Caroline if you want.
I could.
Did you
Hey, Arthur.
hear
Do you
that?
know these people?
Arthur says. Completely blanking Alexis. Sorry. He removes. Oh, shit. Shit, I think somebody's coming down the alley back.
All right,
Oh my god,
You-
let's go now, please.
young lady.
Please, hurry.
We're going to have a talk later. And he
Yeah, no,
just
it's not
slowly
awesome.
he just slowly turns his head towards the three of you. Get out.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, he didn't even have to say that to Alexis. Alexis will help Alice with her box and like he will take up the rear and like start pushing her. Box in his hands like
I imagine it's him and Paulo fighting with the
Oh.
hand truck to guide the
Yeah.
thing out.
yeah.
How's
Arthur-
Megan looking, by the way?
Paulo is more than happy to start snooping off with that hand truck.
Was he looking any kind of way when those two were standing between us and the exit?
He was hiding behind the door, bolt cutters at the ready.
Oh God. Bless you,
Paulo.
Paulo.
Massive key. It will open.
It will open their
Arthur,
face.
Arthur will very deftly navigate around his aunt with a package firmly behind his back.
Megan will extend her hand out towards him, like, I'm coming with you type hand.
She's doing that.
She is then grabbed by this man with the other arm.
She's like in between being like stretched, like fucking Stretch Armstrong type thing.
Let
Yeah.
go. She lets go.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course she does.
He smiles and says, "Give Damien my regards."
Mm-hmm. She just smile at him.
He smiles and moves around her out the back where there wasn't anybody he actually heard. That was a fib. And then,
Team Malka's already fucking off. Like, nah. Nuh-uh.
yeah, see, you've gotten a waist down, you as far as you can pushing this. And then there's the whoosh next to you. As off.
Okay, thanks, bye.
There's a cloud in the shape of a very handsome Toreador.
Looking very stoic and like the picture.
Yes.
He doesn't look like that at all. He's just running down the street like,
I am not letting her get her hands on this fucking package. I am not letting her get her hands on this fucking package. I am not letting her get her hands on the fucking
My precious, yes. 3 riddles I see now. It's
No, I'm not gonna lie, Alice will be glancing back every so often since she's got 2 dudes handling the hand truck, and for the most part she's kind of hovering in that not helpful way chicks do.
Alexis, for his part, only cares about Niall's package. He doesn't give a fuck about this, about Ozo the Toreador and his package.
No, she's just watching back
So-
because those two are weird and she's kind of
Sorry.
squicked a little.
But yeah, you guys run through. You have to duck and dive a little bit, just to get out the way of some, reinforcements. People moving through the alleyways. But you manage to get through and back to the cars, all right. You leave the pallet truck and just push the box through on the ground to get through the hole that Paolo opened with his universal key. There he is, the man himself. He lifts it up. Surprisingly, after struggling so much with it, as how heavy, it's not really heavy, but it's pretty heavy. He just lifts it up, just full strongman style, and puts it on top of the mini. The mini
Groans.
takes the weight pretty well. And he begins with the bungee straps, strapping it to the top of the roof, windows open style.
Yep.
And he then successfully, as it's done, climbs back in the boot.
Not even mad.
All right. So Alexis, gets in the car and is just like, okay, let's get out of here.
Deafened as you drive away in the Italian job plan.
Dig through the ditches and burn through
The witches is slam.
All things considered, did I actually ever get the word on the deal with
Put a rail enters the scene. I'm sorry.
Did I ever actually get the word on what Niall said about Toreador, bro? Because I'm pretty sure you had the call and changed your tune, but didn't actually tell her.
I don't think he did. No, he never
Okay.
mentioned it.
Well, then she will not give her number exchange. So, yeah, she will just turn that bitch on, be deafened immediately, and start driving a teeny tiny car with a giant box on top and blaring death metal.
And Arthur drives away in what I can only assume is Caroline's car, to be honest.
All right.
So
It
it's
is
pretty
a,
fancy.
it's a Jaguar.
As you guys are leaving, perception alertness side based,
Oh god.
just to see if you guys see this.
Well, that's 1, 2, 3 successes.
All right, that is all specs allows you to have 2 there as
3. Right?
Oh.
With the aspects?
this is higher diff.
Oh.
So that is 2. So diff
Oh.
8.
Ooh.
So down to diff 6 for you. Diff 7 for Alice.
It would be what you said. It was site based,
That was side base, so actually no diff.
so minus
5.
3 to whatever it is.
Oh god, why are you going to make this difficult?
To diff 8, it'd be
Diff 5.
diff 5.
Alright, and then 1 success. Alright.
She got 3.
So I'm going to say you all see this because you all got successes. In the middle, when things are going off, the fighting's dying down just for the fact there's people dying horrifically. You see the man in the suit. He walks up very slowly to a man on his knees in front of him, and he raises a gun to his head and just instantly pulls the trigger, blowing him backwards. As he falls to the ground, you can see he starts to melt. Rather than just be a body on the ground, he starts to melt and bubble slightly. A mix of, blood, viscera, organs, and you're pretty sure you could spot ash.
Wait.
Yeah, Alexis is like,
And
There's a glance over and that's not normal, right?
anything else, Torna?
I don't know. I don't know what is normal.
With Alice for 3, fucking Raz for 2, and Nick for 1. You see the blonde woman standing close to him. Effectively, the guy. She seems to watch. The person turn to ash as she's like turning around and just move, like, clearing people out of the way. Raz and for Alice, roll me a peony as she's staring down at the ash. Raz gets us a diff 6, Katie gets us a diff 7. Because Raz has seen Megan a few times.
It's just 1 success, sadly, for me.
Nothing.
Okay, you can't count. Raz, it's just a flicker. She almost looked hungry.
Okay. He is driving home to Caroline to present the package now. As he does so, he will text Janice? Janet? What's
Jane.
it? Jane. See, there was a J, though. Jane saying, Aaron went a bit nose up. Sorry, I'm going to have to take a rain check. And gives a date. If you want to come over, gives some sort of a date when he's available. I'll have 2 bottles of wine ready for you.
All right. And with that text sent off is where this scene will come to an end.